Hello and welcome back to Winter's Tales. My name is AJ Winters and tonight we present to you the Chronicles of Aelwyn. Tonight's episode is sponsored by our dice makers, the Ravens Ridge Emporium, our character profile artist, the Holy Fox, and the Australian online tabletop RPG store, and the purveyor of these awesome glasses, Meeples and Dragons. But tonight, I have passed on the ad reads to Nikolai, so I'm intrigued to see how this goes.
Yes,
Nikolai.
thank you. I smashed these out with my friend, Henry.
Oh, lovely!
Oh, yeah, Henry.
Thanks,
Henry.
Hank.
Teamwork
Thanks,
makes the dream
Hen.
work. That's what they say.
Thanks for
Alright.
Henry.
Wait, Hardway Jones?
Yes, hard way down.
Oh, no.
It's okay, I kept the reins on him.
Okay.
Hardway Jones.
Tristan, you will be reading for Ravens Ridge Emporium.
Once upon a midnight stormy, while I rolled so low and poorly, over many a check and saving throw in dungeon, delve, and ditch, whilst I withered nearly crying, one failed death save off of dying, did a raven come flying in to save the sitch. "'Tis my saviour!" I bellowed, swooped the sitch, bearing dice from Raven's Ridge.
Okay.
Wrought by hand from finest resin, premium dice, no second guessing. Every roll a holy blessing, blessing of Corvum yore. Eagerly the dice I rolled, as the raven had foretold. A natural 20 did unfold, to lift me from the blood-drenched floor. Handmade artisanal dice at the Raven's Ridge Emporium store, said the raven, and nothing more.
Oh, God! My God! That's really good.
Gravitas.
This is why you're the writer.
Very well done.
Now do it as a rap. No,
Dr. Zeus!
Zeus! Alright. No, that was brilliant.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That was so good.
So,
I think we just stopped there. Yeah, that was
this
pretty good.
one is,
Only one?
Pretty good.
is the Holy Fox. So we're having Tate, Lukas, and AJ for a little bit at the beginning.
Ooh, no worries. Apparently we're having some technical difficulties.
No.
Is it all gone well, or do we have to go to tech difficulties break?
I think we just need to go to a break real quick.
Yeah. We can go to a break real quick. We'll be right back with some funky ads. Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Oh, hello. And welcome back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
sorry for the mild inconvenience. We hope that this has sorted the technical issues. Yes?
We're just waiting
No?
for confirmation on Aaron.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Actually, it was frozen.
I assume
Sounds good.
I'm gonna just keep
Does it?
doing the thing.
Sounds
Yeah,
Do
sure.
your
I think
idle
it sounds good.
animations.
I haven't read this. I have been waiting. I've just kind of held it in the air for the last 20 seconds.
What would our character's idol think? I mean, yours is that.
Still a little out for me, but better for sure. Yeah, it should just be how it was before, because we
I know.
fixed it. Cool. Okay. Are we ready?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
We're reading.
Yes.
All good on your end, Adam? Adam?
You've been taken.
Adam's been taken!
No.
Definitely better, says someone in chat. Hello. This is me. I am AJ Winters.
I have a very particular
Something
set of skills.
happened
Yeah,
with
I
the...
think we fixed it.
Yeah,
I
Paul.
think we fixed
Yeah, And then we just blew out everyone's ears.
Yeah.
Alright, are we ready for the second ad by...
Okay, ready.
Yeah, I make the stream links. Okay. Oh, wow. Is this a newsroom?
Just for you.
Just...
Just
Okay.
16 cut.
In breaking news, we are following two individuals in a high-speed chase suspected of larceny from the Holy Fox art exhibit in downtown. Stay tuned as we follow from the pursuit helicopter.
Oh man, I don't know if we're gonna get out of this one, Tate. Why did you have to grab that last painting? It wasn't even part of the job.
I had to do it. I had no choice.
We were almost out of there. Home stretch. We get out, the client pays us back for all this incredible art. Why did you grab it anyway?
There's another client.
Oh, that would have been good to know. What's the painting?
Sorry, can I see?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's provocative.
It's tender, but raw.
Sure.
A barely contained primal passion.
Uh-huh.
It's the encapsulation of a burgeoning arousal.
Okay. Maybe we focus on getting away. Put your hands back on the steering wheel. All right, wait. Why were you so desperate to get this painting anyway? I mean, it's like a burly dude with a beard, and he's making out with another dude who's blue with ginger hair and pointy ears.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Oh, sorry. What?
The client probably thinks that that's hot, which why they sent it to steal us to steal it, you know.
Right. Anyway, one thing's for sure, they're beautifully drawn.
Beautiful.
And those colours, those inks, those oils.
Oh yeah, don't forget the oils.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just it's really warm in here. That's all.
I mean, the AC's on full blast, but we're almost there.
Almost there.
Anyway, what was the artist's name?
It was the Holly Fox, I think.
Oh, I knew I recognized it. I follow her on Instagram. She's amazing.
Oh yeah, she's pretty great.
And she does commissions as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. Wow. You better believe she does commissions.
Why did you say it like that?
Like what?
Never mind. Say, come to think of it, you kind of look like the blue guy in this artwork.
Do I? Making out with that hunk. That couldn't be me. That couldn't be me.
Okay.
It ends on a real cliffhanger.
And I believe that there's a third
We need
one.
a part 2 for that.
Did you just experience a hot flash?
That was...
I assume so.
That was
I
a
felt
hot something. It sure was a hot something.
Nikolai, we need a word.
Yeah.
We need a word.
You wrote
I think we
this.
need a few
I
words.
feel like I need to
About
bring in
yourself.
HR.
This one's for
Yeah.
Meeples and Dragons.
Maples and Dragons.
Hello, I'm Georgia McGivern from hit Twitch show The Chronicles of Aelwyn, and for years we've been coming to tabletops just like this one to help provide new homes for humanity's smallest friends. I've got to read. The Meeple. Did you know that every second 1,000 meeples are eaten by a chromatic dragon? His name is Dave. He's like a bad Santa Claus. But there's something you can do to help. By adopting a meeple today, you can guarantee a life outside Dave the Dragon's stomach with the comfort and safety of your home. Meeple! Exactly, Meeple. What's more is the Chronicles of Aelwyn has partnered with Meeples and Dragons.
Meeple?
Your one-stop shop for plushies, candles, and all varieties of tabletop gaming merchandise to make your meeple feel right at home. Meeples and Dragons are...
Meeple!
Yes, I know they mention dragons in their name.
Meeple!
Well, they need to appeal to the D&D audience. You can't have dungeons without dragons. Right, okay, fine. Yes, right, okay. How about, we get you a nice glass engraved with your own personal class?
Meeple?
It really is that easy to take care of your meeple before their eventual demise. So what are you waiting for? Head to Meeples and Dragons now to secure your meeples. Oh God, she's got a knife. Cut the ad. She's got a knife. Cut the ad. Adam, please.
Wonderful. I want a meeple.
So
I really want a meeple.
It was so cute.
It was like
Wow.
Furby's gone wrong.
Meeple will fuck you up.
You teaming
Yes,
go on,
Nikolai, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That
Oh,
was
you guys
amazing.
did
Absolutely
That's
wonderful
probably
job.
the
Absolutely
best
wonderful
acting
job.
job I've ever done in my life.
I do feel, however, that the fanfic is getting a little bit inappropriate, so for the safety of our sponsors, I'm going to take the reins back for next week. No, because you guys, you went too far. You went too far. We talked about your sex life on stream, Georgia,
Come
okay?
on, it was,
Look, I
it was
think...
very PG.
I made them have a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. And I have had sponsors on the phone complaining. So next week, I will be doing the ads. I'm sorry to say. And it will be very normal, a very normal ad read.
We deserve that. That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
All right, now introduce yourselves, please, players. Who are ya? Who are you playing?
Hello. I guess I'm no longer part of Nikolai Kravchenko. I'm just Tate now. I go by he, him pronouns, and I play the haunted toy boy, the big blue and beautiful warlock of the party, Everard.
I guess I'm just riding solo nowadays. I'm Nikolai Kravchenko.
Why did you do it like that?
He, him pronouns. I play Granddaddy Huxley, who is the paladin of the party.
Hi, my name is Lukas Perez, and I'm sad by association. I use they, them pronouns, and I play the fiery and flowery ranger of the party, Cadence.
Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea.
Oh, I'm so sad. My name's Andrea, and I use she, her pronouns. And I play the very little and the very small Roscoe.
Well, I guess it's my turn to go down with the ship. I'm Tristan. I use he, him pronouns.
Why did your baby talk?
Because I'm a sad little baby. I've lost my best friend, Tate Bennett. He's gone. I don't know where he went. Anyway, I play the saucy sorcerer, Icky Icky.
Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm feeling really good. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Aneska, who's the downright dangerous Arator barbarian, baby.
Whoa.
Thank you.
I'm a bit flustered. It was like sad. Oh, hello. My name is AJ, and I am the dungeon master for this.
Alright.
Unfortunately, we do not have G this evening. G is unable to join us tonight, but we do have the amazing Chloe returning as our tech crew alongside the ever incredible Adam. Say hi, tech team!
Hello there.
I love it. So, ads are out of the way, introductions are out of the way. I think it's time for a recap. Previously, on the Chronicles of Aelwyn, the Unmarked Six took a moment to breathe a sigh of relief after escaping the mine through a water slide before they were thrown into a moral conundrum. Do they go back for Allegro? With 3 boats full of Ósstenite and the only direction going downstream, they decided to escape to the River City to find evidence of Pascal's association with the Blue Syndicate. With a secret message in a scroll case and Lydia showing up to their port town hideout with paperwork to get into the River City, they were looking that was the right direction. That is, until guards woke them up by kicking in doors and in search of them. So what did they do? They handed a 9-year-old a knife and escaped out the back door under the docks. It was going pretty well, sneaking and stealthing into the shadows until one of the guards spotted the 7-foot-tall Arator trying to stealth in a boat.
That's my bad.
Yeah. So, are we ready?
Yes!
We're so ready!
Roll the intro. As the group stealthed their way under the river, through oars in the water, the sound barely making movement as they snuck below the guards above. Hearing the crunch of footsteps, they felt as though they were almost to the dockyard, when one guard pointed down below directly to Aneska, her horns just scratching along the docks. And they knew they had been caught. Hey, you!
Hello!
I found him!
No need for that. No need. We're just a little nightly paddle. We're going to the nightly paddle.
What are you doing?
Trying to trip him with the oar.
From under...
From under the docks.
How far underneath?
Like a good... But there's paneling.
Oh.
There's the dock between you.
Yeah.
Can they get to us?
No, at the moment there seems to be guards rushing about trying to get underneath to get to you.
Okay.
So far, they can't reach you.
Do they have a spell? Oh, sorry, please.
Oh no, I was just wondering, are we far ahead?
You were leading the group.
Leading the group, but we're
So
still
you're-
under the dock?
You're still under the docks, you're in a boat. Iggy and Huxley are behind you in another boat, and Aneska behind them.
Is it just Aneska?
Yeah.
Do you reckon we step upwards?
Yeah, is there an arrow space in, like, is there, like, slats?
An arrow slit?
Or
Yeah, there's enough for an arrow, maybe.
are we under a guard?
You gonna try and get under a guard?
Just where we are,
Okay.
would I be able to shoot through it into a guard?
Maybe
Just
you'd
a
be
drop
better
shot.
just double-handed and just...
Then you'd like get his foot.
Yeah, then you just shank his...
Roll a perception
Wait,
check
heel.
for me.
I would love to.
Yeah, go for it.
There's gotta be like
I feel
a
like you won't have
knot.
enough space to really draw
Yeah,
back.
probably, you're right. You're
A knot in
absolutely
the
right.
wood that is just the perfect size for an arrow to go through.
Oh, that's a good number.
That's a good number. That is perception. Is my perception +3?
It should be, yeah, at least.
Yeah, with your wisdom. Is my perception +3, AJ?
Perception for cadence is +5.
My proficient?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Proficiente in perception.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, what did you roll?
23.
23. Not bad at all. I was going to say that it's very confusing with a lot of boots above you of people running and screaming to determine which one is the guard, but with a 23, you recognize the type of shoe that you were given at the Adamanti Academy.
Alright, I would like to...
Nice.
What do you reckon? Arrow or knife?
Oh, well, you're really good at arrows, so I reckon just go for it.
Just
But I think you should do it.
double-handed and stab?
Yeah, double-handed. I believe in you.
Is that possible?
You can double-handed stab with an arrow, sure. Sort of a makeshift weapon.
Nice.
Look, I miss.
You miss? What did you roll?
9.
You miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think that you can get it through the dockyard, the floorboards, but you don't seem to be able to. The arrow gets stuck in between the gap.
Shit.
You've also made them aware of your location.
Oh,
Alright, no need
double
to-
shit.
No need to be
Use a
sneaky
nice
now.
spot.
Okay.
Paddle?
Can we just keep
Just-
paddling?
Go for it.
Alright,
paddle.
let's go.
No,
Fuck it,
I
let's go.
Yeah.
You
pick
can
up the
hear the
pace.
sounds of them running to sort of the side streets that have a similar trap door to the one that was outside of Leaf's house. They're trying to find a way to get under the docks to you. But at the moment, they
There's no
cannot.
like walkway. They'd have to find a boat.
They'd have to find something or swim to get to
Okay.
at this point in time.
All right.
Let's just go.
fine.
Let's just
All
go.
right.
Let's
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
Away.
We'll like swap the license
Paddle
plates out on the boat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't worry, we're really good people. We're just here on business.
And Eska, stop yelling at them.
Sorry, I'm really stressing out.
Just paddle fast.
Sorry.
We paddle fast.
Okay, not a problem. As you get further and further from where these guards are, you hear the sounds of them slowly quieting. There's still tension, you still hear some people screaming, but at the moment you cannot hear the guards. They seem to be far enough in the distance. Up ahead, you do see the dockyard. There are bigger ships, what look like ferries, and a couple of cargo ones. At this point in time, you slow down slightly, trying to spot Lydia and your friend Everard, who's currently disguised as Paul, who seem to be casually strolling through the streets. Lydia flashing a little medallion on her neck every time she sees a guard, just casually. No, we're fine. And we will take the scene over to them as they get closer to the dockyards. One of the guards stops both you and Lydia. Paperwork, please. Of course, good sir. But you see, I am a merchant, so I don't think it should be an issue for me to go to my own ferry. See, it's just right over there. She gestures over to this gorgeous craft. It is white with blue lines painted down the side to sort of replicate the way the river acts. And a couple of sails that aren't quite full mast yet. They have been tied down. But you can see that it's a pretty decently sized ship. And the guard looks her over and then looks over to you. All right, go through.
The power of Paul.
Paul, just remain quiet as we get onto the ship, all right? Lydia walks with almost this air of grace, this poise that she hasn't really flaunted in front of your group yet. Almost regal. As she steps onto this ferry, she signals to one of the workmen and they start untying ropes. All right. Pretend you and I are having a conversation about our journey and describe to me where on earth your friends are.
I'm pretty sure that they were under the docks, paddling away. They were just over that way, just a little bit. I think they had quite a lot of precious cargo on board.
Right, of course. Well, Murray, she gestures over to this Damon, similar to yourself, actually. Also blue skin, just slightly darker, sort of like a navy blue colour. He walks over. Murray, my dear, could we please rotate the ferry around so that the cargo space is facing underneath the dockyard? I want this done as subtly as possible, Murray, and if anyone suspects a fricking thing, I will replace you quite easily. You see Murray nod and immediately go to work, but make it look as though nothing is happening. Slowly, ever so slowly, this ferry starts moving, as if it's going to take off down the river, but you all see as it rotates, the back of the ship comes into view, and there is a sort of a hole. A bit of a hole, but it kind of a stairway, but flat. Like a ramp that usually they would unload cargo into. It is not lowering enough for it to be in the river, but you see it's slowly moving. You have about 20 seconds to get on before someone will be able to spot you. So I'm going to need another stealth roll from everyone.
You sure can have a stealth roll.
Good.
Thanks to the three of you just went, oh.
Mine's a 19. 19, okay, not a problem.
Can I have the back? 12.
12, alright.
13.
13.
Solid 5.
5, okay.
8.
8. Alright. I'm going to roll.
Lydia, is there anything that we can do to perhaps help them get on board?
Would you be able to create perhaps a distraction, my dear?
What would you like?
Something that doesn't flag us as inappropriate. Throw one of the men overboard.
Of course. Anyone in particular? Been a bit of a pain to you lately?
No, I love my crew. They'll understand. Make it look like they tripped, and then make a big fuss about it. Yell and scream and fire.
Right. Sorry, just for Tate's knowledge, what did Paul sound like again?
Paul had a similar accent to yourself. It was a very faint Perryman accent.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent. That works very well. Okay. I think everyone's going to pick somebody that is is close to an edge, obviously. That's
Okay.
probably a good place to start.
Yep, some of the deckhands are untying some ropes.
Mhm.
You see one of them, he looks to be about 15, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
A big mop of curly brown hair on top of his head. Pointed Damon ears underneath.
Excellent.
Sorry, I'm still really focused on that noise that just came out of your
That
body.
was
I want to sound back there.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Let's play D&D.
I'd like to quickly say into my head, hey Skepti,
Yeah?
any chance you could help me with something?
Sure, what do you want to do?
I would like you to push that person overboard with your
Okay.
little Skepti hand.
Yeah. Alright, ready?
I'm ready.
Alright.
You watch as from your hand, a spectral greeny blue hand, much smaller than yours, emerges and sort of drifts. What you can imagine is a skipping hand, what that looks like. Just sort of drifting along. And you watch as sort of very tentatively tiptoes up the back and just pushes the gentleman overboard.
Like Thing from Adam's Family, like crawling up.
Yeah, like this. Just like...
Did you do murder?
She got a 19 on strength for that.
Yes!
So immediately you hear the squeal that comes out of this 15 or 16-year-old boy as he tumbles over into the water. You hear a big splash.
Young man.
Run over there. What the hell do you think you're doing? You should be on board this ship. How dare you jump over? You are deserting us in a time of need.
I am so sorry.
I am through with you.
I can't swim.
Get you're out. You are fired.
But I need the income.
You're gonna need it because you're out of a job.
You just see this boy starting to cry. His tears flowing into the river that he is currently struggling to swim in.
There's someone else. Help him get back on board so I can fire him properly.
You see Murray immediately, who looks incredibly confused at you. Okay. He immediately starts helping this boy up onto the deck of the ship. He's just sopping wet. His whole clothes, his shoes squelching as he gets back onto the ferry. And some of the guards, you look out across on the dock, they notice the whole thing, but they're laughing. They find it very, very funny. And it just gives you all enough time to sneak your boats up. As you slide up onto the ramp, the ferry starts closing again. You can see a very small Damon man. He looks shorter than you, Roscoe. Is actually cranking a little wheel as it closes back up again. And just as it slams shut and you're in a bit of darkness, semi-darkness, you do hear one of the guards say, "Hey!" And you have a brief moment of tension where you feel as though you've been caught, that this plan of yours had so many flaws in it that it could not be true. Enjoy your trip! The ferry starts drifting.
Thank you very much.
Down
and
the
I'm
river.
gonna throw this guy overboard like 2 more times! Just to teach him a lesson. Thank you. Enjoy your day.
The boat starts sailing very slowly down the river, and after about 20 minutes of being under this cargo bay, you see Lydia open a door and enter into the space. Well, what an adventure! I am thoroughly impressed.
Couldn't have done it without you. Here we are, and you're giving us a grand escape, helping us continue on.
Well, I did get called upon by the lovely Amari, and I was heading down to the River City anyway.
How did Amari know where we were?
I don't know.
Wow, great.
She's just super magic then.
Unsure. She just told me where to go.
I just started feeling for, like, things that might be on us, like a bug.
A bug or a
Yeah,
tracker?
go ahead.
Trackers.
Yeah.
Yes,
For it.
trackers.
Roll an investigation check.
That's a 16 plus... I don't know.
You must have good investigation. You got good.
You think
intelligence,
so?
Yeah. Investigation for us, Josh?
Investigation for Roscoe.
We got like plus 22 to...
You have +3 for investigation. Roscoe.
Okay.
shots.
Okay, so that's 19.
19. You don't seem to find anything. You're still wearing the academy clothing that's provided to you. You also have the cloaks on that you took from the boats, from the potentially the Blue Syndicate cloaks. But nothing seems to stand out as an item that would be a sort of a tracking device or something like that.
The Óssten ring. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Am I down there as well?
If you followed Lydia
Yes.
down to the cargo bay, yeah.
Bracelet.
Bracelet, and we got that from friendly
She took it.
Yeah, that was me. I took it.
from Jobel.
Yeah, from Jobel.
Oh well, that might.
I think that's what I was looking for. Something that Amari might have tracked.
But it's not magical anymore, but maybe...
So,
It is a bit raw now.
Well, I mean, I dipped it in that stuff, so it's got more magic on top, but the actual
There's Austenite
bracelet
on this.
itself is...
but
Is there Austenite on this?
yeah, but it's
But we've also got a lot of Austenite with us.
we've got a lot of
It would have
Austenite.
to be
So much
us.
Austenite.
The only Austenite that she would know about is the one on the bracelet because we got it from Jobel.
But I mean,
Which
if
is
she's
from
got any
the
way to
academy.
track us,
I mean, is there
specifically.
magic you can use?
That might be a possibility.
Oh yeah, I assume. You know,
That'd be magic.
I mean, she seems like she knows magic. She got all sorts of...
Imani is wonderfully magical, yes.
do you know any gosh about what's going on with her magic? Because I've never seen that she even seemingly possessed you. Your eyes took
Yes.
over hers.
I have given her permission.
Her voice spoke through. How did she accomplish this?
It was quite simple, a little intimate, but, I believe it's to do with her siren descendancy.
Alright.
Oh, that's
Siren.
Cool. Yes, it was a creature very long time ago, but Amari seems to possess some of the heritage from it. Something 2,000 years later. Quite odd, but intriguing nonetheless.
Speaking of, do you have contact with Imari now?
I could send her a message from my Austenite bracelet.
I mean, I just, I was kind of hoping she knew about Allegro, or she could at least be alerted to him being in a bad situation.
I believe he is in a bad situation.
Yeah,
You would remember from last episode that in the message that Lydia spoke through, Imari spoke through Lydia.
Yes. Oh,
She mentioned Allegro has been locked up. He's also been restrained, so he cannot cast any spells. He cannot sing. He cannot even speak at this point in time because that's how he uses his magic, which she called archaic as a type of way to lock someone up.
Do you want to see him? Do you want to see what they did?
No, I don't think so. I just feel guilty, I guess.
I'm so sorry, my love. Matters of the heart are always tricky, but I do have something that might cheer you up a little bit.
Oh,
If you so wish, follow me to your quarters.
lovely.
Oh my god, you...
Quarters!
New
Yeah.
bed.
Just a quarter, or is it a half?
Is that like a room?
I think it's
We'll
just
just-
like a room.
we'll just,
There's
just
stuff
follow you.
in it.
Gift horse in the mouth. How dare you?
You listen to the clip-clop of Lydia's shoes as she makes her way past the cargo area into these small, very small, but big enough for each of you to have one, quarters that has a little port window on the side. And in each of the rooms, there are outfits for each of you. Lydia firstly leads Aneska into her space to cheer her up firstly. Now, I adored the outfit ensemble that we made you for the first night of Primos, so I stuck with the purples for you, my dear, and I spoke with Óssten, and he designed a whole new weapon for you to match the outfit, because I believe weapons can also be accessories.
My heart rate's just like... I'm just so excited about a new weapon. I'm just like, oh, can I see it?
Of course. She opens the door for you, and displayed for you on the bed is this gorgeous long purple gown, waistcoat corset, a little sash, and a beautiful, like, blue-silver great axe. Now, I've been told by Óssten that the top of the great axe can be split in half as sort of two... I forgot the name of them, but they're sort of semicircle sword things that you can hold on to.
That sounds like something that I will enjoy thoroughly.
Perfect. Well, you, Georgia, can see it right now on stream. If you have your phone on you, you may go check out the outfit.
That's so cool.
I actually have the ability to send it to you. Because I have to send it.
Crap! Damn!
Send it!
Whoa!
I sent it to you via Messenger.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's hot.
So get it.
you look so good.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And those two sides of the axe can come off.
Mm-hmm. So
like two little hands.
it has a I'll give you the details on the weapon later. But it has a mechanic where you can stab the axe because it has a like a blade on the other end.
So cool.
You can stab the axe into the ground and split the top of it into two handheld blades.
That's awesome.
This is so badass.
That's very
So cool.
Thank
very
you so
freaking
much.
cool.
Oh my god, she looks
Not a
amazing.
You look like a flower.
Unarmed defense for this barbarian.
That leggy slip, though.
I know.
It's
But like combat ready.
Yeah.
God damn it, she's so hot.
When you kick someone's throat, it's gonna look so pretty.
Thank you so much. She's just crying.
My dear, my dear.
I'm sorry, this is really beautiful. Thank you.
Well, I am honoured to be the dressmaker of the Unmarked Six, but hush hush now, because you are sort of, wanted.
Of course.
Right, yeah, no, naturally.
I believe you will get yourselves out of it, and then I will also be well known for the clothing that you wear. Now, Huxley,
Yeah.
you and I fundamentally disagree about pockets. However, I have been able to provide you with a bunch of accessories that may act as pockets.
How do you mean?
I mean, follow me into your quarters, good sir. Bloody
It's like,
before you, you see some cargo-colored pants, a very nice cream green shirt, a utility belt with several pockets. As well as some sort of carving knives tucked into the front. She's also provided you with a bunch of accessories, including a brass set of tea kettle, ladle, spoon, spanner. I will throw that one up for you.
naked again.
there he is.
It's interesting to see
Yeah, the before and after.
the on and off.
That's amazing.
Lydia, I'm overwhelmed. You've outdone yourself.
Are you crying?
Oh my god, Dad, are you crying?
No, it's just, you made something that is transferable pockets. Sorry.
And also, if you need to take off the gear for fighting, you may. Just so you're not overloading yourself, my dear.
No, I wouldn't be overloaded. I can have all the pockets on me all the time, but this is...
All right.
And you know what? The pants situation,
Yes.
don't tell Vicky, but I appreciate the longer coverage, maybe just for some occasions, because We had a leech situation.
Speaking about not telling Iggy, I have sewn in removable sections to the pants.
That's my IP. I'm not going to kick up a storm.
They are underneath the knee pads, which I've also put extra padding under for you.
Huxley drops to one knee and just grabs her hand, kisses it. You will forever grateful. You know your craft. You know your craft well.
Kate just pokes the head in and is like, Dad, you're gonna get stuck on the floor. You got a bad back, dude. Just like strolls
Kate,
back out.
give me
Wait,
give me a hand.
What?
You gotta help me up.
Oh my god.
Seriously, you have outdone yourself. I'm very appreciative. This is perfect.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Boston also made you a new weapon as well. As you can see, this hammer is outfit. It does have a pokey end on one side as well, which I think is quite nice.
Yeah, for leveraging like a crowbar.
Yes, I guess so.
Or stabbing.
No.
That too, yes. Stabbing, crowbar.
Tilling the field.
Yeah. Tilling the field, cracking stones.
Yeah, you look very flash. I like all those pockets. So much places to put stuff.
I know, not that I condone it, but if you steal things, I can put them in the pockets.
That would be great.
Not that I'm encouraging, but if that was
I
too
heard
high.
that you said that I could put
That's
stuff in your
permission.
pocket.
That's permission.
You got permission from Dad to steal as
No,
much
thanks,
as you can.
Dad.
I'm in a good mood, so I will be your mule for stolen goods.
My donkey.
Your ass.
What's a donkey? Anyway,
I don't know.
Roscoe, my dear, follow me.
Sorry, donkeys don't exist yet.
I said cow once and I yelled at.
Wow.
I didn't.
Only fancy livestock.
I said donkey
and
and I got shot on
It's
sight.
a fully homebrew world. There's no cows. There's no donkeys.
So instead of a donkey, maybe it's like a
So mules exist?
donkey.
Wait.
Mules
Donkey.
exist.
Mules exist?
Mules exist. Well, mule is like a...
A junkie.
Anyway, point being, Lydia leads you over to your room. Now, my dear, I know your proclivity for one sleeve only. So I did
Yes.
design you your own tunic styled for fitting into the River City, and a cheeky little one sleeve number.
One sleeve.
You heard me correctly.
That's really exciting. I'd love to wear that. Get one hot arm.
All right.
Is that canon? That's why?
I think we're just adding stuff to the canon now.
Roscoe just has the preferred sexy arm.
You just like having
But
one
I meant
hot arm.
literally hot. It runs hot beside whatever side that the sleeve's not on.
But you only one arm runs hot and
Yeah,
the other runs cold
it's
for
a big
Roscoe.
predicament, yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Be real time.
Oh, is it be real time?
Oh my lord. Jury
man.
stream.
No.
Okay, I have sent you your artwork as well, so you may see it. And Roscoe, you enter into seeing this beautiful blue tunic,
Awesome.
red sashes, a beautiful semi-translucent one sleeve, and enough side belts for as many daggers as you want to conceal.
Wow.
Also, because I know that you like to stick to the shadows, I have chosen a fabric for your cloak that can darken itself. It remains this lovely little navy blue for as long as you want it, but if you are interested, you simply click the two buttons on your side and then the cloak will darken to a midnight dark black.
So I can hide extra good?
Yes.
I just go and I click it.
Mhm.
Click, click.
You watch as the cloak almost seems to descend slightly, so it's down to floor length, and darkens to a black colour.
Thank you so much.
Of course, my dear.
This is really nice. Yeah, thank you.
Are you right?
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like I don't deserve this. But I'll take it.
My dear, you can carve any future you like. Therefore, you will always deserve nice things. Never forget that.
Okay.
Oh, she's so nice.
Iggy,
Lydia?
I am the most proud of your outfit, I will say so myself. I took into note your ostentatious nature,
Thank you.
and I decided that perhaps I should lean a little heavy-handed into it for you.
Oh, I'm very appreciative.
Especially since your paperwork that I have created for you to get into the River City is a lord. I thought that would be quite fitting for yourself.
It's perfect.
Yes. Well, she steps you into your quarters, and before you see this beautiful vest in sort of delicate white with maroon burgundy sleeves, a lovely undershirt with a cravat, some gemstones, little hand gloves, and some translucent, almost magical glowing sleeves just accompanying the outfit itself. Very lovely boots, and all of your jewelry and accessories done in gold.
Wow.
Okay, yours is loaded now.
Incredible.
I
have sent it through Messenger, so
yes,
you can
thank
get
you
it.
very much. I just touch it all over. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh my god, is everyone crying?
Yes. No, I'm just dewy.
Can I just let me...
No!
Just a little. It looks... Wow, it's shiny. It's shiny.
What does it look? Finish your sentence.
I wouldn't.
It looks nice. It fits you well, and I want to touch it, but
you may not.
But I can't, yeah.
You can look, but you can't touch it. Because if you touch it.
What are
Then
these
it will
outfits?
just fall apart. No, it won't. But anyway, Lydia, thank you very much. You may touch later after I've done all my touching.
I've also coated the white of the vest in sort of a solution that I crafted for myself. It keeps the liquids away.
Oh, bit of a waterproof.
Yes, you were vomiting on yourself quite a lot, so I thought...
Oh, my goodness. You are a genius. You're very, very good. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So yes, the vest is a little bit waterproof, but
Appreciate it.
the less vomit on my boat, the better, yes?
Look, so long as he doesn't mention any shorts, then you'll be
Oh,
fine.
Iggy, look at this. If I take my knee pads off...
You have knee pads! I have knee pads.
My
Maybe we
pants
could-
turn into shorts. Glad detachable.
I take a really long look at Bux's calf. For the first time, I kind of noticed that it looks really good because it's wearing clothes, nice clothes this time. And I go, it suits you.
Oh my god, I literally
Did
almost
you?
stabbed you.
You didn't swallow your vomit, did you?
Oh, what am I gonna do?
Definitely not spit it out.
I don't spit up anymore. A lord does not spit up.
I was gonna say growing, but...
What's your lord name, though?
A lord may dribble.
Lord Maydribble.
He may
Lord
spill
Maydribble.
from his lordly cup.
Okay.
A lord may drop a droplet of fine champagne on themselves from time to time.
I have given him the name, well, not myself, Imari has given them the name Egerton Jaune.
Egerton.
That sounds like
John?
a bad guy name.
Egerton Jaune.
We all have names?
Do we have
Yes, your
any names?
paperwork was quite extensive. Backstories and everything.
That's helpful because we don't even know our own.
How fun will it be to sort of pretend to be someone else that you know everything about?
That would
be nice for a change.
nice for a
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm going over my paperwork. Keep going through the outfit.
Cadence.
Yes.
Now, I know that you didn't particularly like wearing shirts, but if you're going to get into battle, I thought that a little bit of a removable outfit might be worth your time.
I like where you're going.
All right. She leads you into the space. I'm going to find I'm just going to put it in the group chat for this one.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
She leads you into the space. You see this dark leather strapping situation. Both the pants and the upper body are interweaving
Fuck
leather
me.
straps.
Oh, God.
I want that outfit in real life.
Sick.
Amazing.
It also seems to have a combination of sort of a bit messy, but a bit dark and brooding to it. Also, Boston has designed for you your own bow and arrow set. After you mentioned that you caught on fire, A, I have designed you a flaming bow set. And B, I've made sure that the leather on your person does not light a flame, though I did not clarify if that's happened to you before. I just thought it would be a convenience.
Have my clothes have caught on fire? Is that
They have not.
happening? Well, I mean, it's never happened before, but this... I'm not gonna cry because I'm normal, but this is pretty damn good.
Kaden looks badass.
Yeah, I know, right?
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on.
It's...
Put it on.
I strip immediately and get dressed.
Okay.
I'm like...
It fits flawlessly. Even to the point of the sort of the breastplate situation around your neck, where you see a little bit of a moon symbol as well on it.
What's this?
Oh, you can remove it, but for going into the River City, they're highly religious about the moon gods, so I've put you in as a bit of a moon ranger.
I'll take it.
I thought that might be the best, and Amari agreed, so
Love
you
it.
can take it off and you can put your own versions on, depending on what you want.
I think I'll go with what you've expertly chosen for me.
Thank you very much. You look flawless, my dear.
Because of you.
Everard,
Yes. I'm ready.
follow me, please.
Alright. Do I get a half or do I have got a quarter as well?
I don't quite understand your humor, but I'm going to let it slide.
Maybe he just doesn't get an outfit just because of
No, the
Give him half an hour.
Right.
that. Hey, Boston. Wait. Boston was the victim, right?
Oh.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah. That was...
Oh.
I hope he doesn't remember us.
I hope.
Well, I mean,
not.
clearly he doesn't remember you
No.
because that bow looks fucking sick.
I know.
Oh, he does remember you,
Oh.
Oh.
but he owed me a favor.
Oh.
So the bow might not explode then.
Oh, it most certainly won't.
Oh, good.
What are you two referring to?
What?
Uh-huh.
Boston? You
Boston.
met him?
Did we meet Boston?
I don't know. See, we've met so many people.
So many people all the
So
time.
many faces.
This wasn't
so
the
many
one who gave
things.
you those weird things for us to eat. Different person?
I
Who's
don't
to say?
remember who Boston is, so
Who's
I
to say?
couldn't
Why
tell
are you
you.
two talking at the same time?
Why are your
Why
voices
are
doing
you-
that?
Anyway, yes.
Follow me.
Okay.
Now, given that you're from the trade, I thought a bit of a skimmer rider outfit might work, but I've also thrown a little bit of a twist on it. Bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Seafaring captain vibe? I thought that might be your style. And since you liked a bit of flair, I thought the bigger the better. She leads you into the room. You see this navy blue vest, a white shirt, leather straps, a massive gold buckle,
God!
and a matching
Tate, it's in the chat.
cloak. It's gonna be on stream
He's
soon.
so hot. He's so hot. The billowing cape.
The fan fiction I'd write about this character, I swear.
God. Holy.
Why is he
That
hot
is
pirate?
so good.
God damn it.
Oh, he's got little vampire teeth and everything.
He's always had
It's
vampire
too
teeth.
sexy.
I haven't looked at his art this closely before.
Too sexy.
Calling the police. These outfits are too sexy.
Yes.
Already on the run.
This part's doing it for me.
Yeah.
The rolled up sleeves with like the straps on it.
It's the forearm.
What are the straps
Oh.
doing? Keeping it rolled up?
They're just making sure you have got his arms up.
It's
They're just like,
really
you can
It's
Just resistance. Exactly.
his giant biceps.
It's just
Oh my
making him more
God.
vascular.
Yeah, just cutting off a little bit
Just
of
a little bit,
circulation.
just a little bit, yeah.
Oh my
One
god.
of the people's in chat said, "Hello, sailor."
Hello.
Sailor.
Oh, aye.
So,
Permission to board.
I know.
I'm right here just fine.
It's the character. This.
It's the point it's all about.
happy, my dear.
Very, thank you.
Of course.
This little dagger, is that
Oh, that's for you. Yes.
from Boston as well?
Yes. Do you know how to use it?
No.
All right.
Yeah, no, I do, because all I've got to do is give it a flick.
That's more of a stab or slicing weapon, I've been told. It's sort of a short sword, you could say. A very short sword.
Excellent.
Not quite a dagger.
Slightly longer than a dagger.
Slightly longer.
Excellent.
Yes.
Did I get a replacement for my earring?
You have a different earring, yes. It looks very similar to the one you had. I couldn't quite get it perfect.
It's alright. I appreciate it. It's for clout more than anything.
Yes, of course. And also, sea gem is very hard to come
Oh,
by.
exactly. You don't know what his lordship has done with the earring like that, do you?
Well, technically you haven't lost the bet, because you have not returned, but
So, it's still in SQ.
I would assume so, my dear, but you never know. The Chancellor is a very fickle man. He might have sold it, or kept it for himself.
Oh, well, either way. Just knowing. Thank you. And for our ensemble as well. For the rescue, for everything. Lydia, you are our saviour in more ways than one.
You saved our behinds.
We are forever grateful.
Yes, thank you.
No need to fuss yourselves.
Very fast.
I'm going to stop.
I appreciate the compliments, but my dears, I believe in Amari, and Amari believes in you. Therefore, I agree with her that you will have greatness ahead of you. If you can get out of this kerfuffle with the Adamanti Academy, I'm sure everything will be fine. Now,
What's my
yes.
alias?
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is what
we
I
should
wanted
probably
to
go
over.
through-
We should
go
learn
through
them
those.
verbatim.
Yeah,
Yep, right.
Yes. You start going over some of your paperwork. So, you've each been given a bit of a career. Iggy is a lord. Aneska is a lady with the lord traveling together. Both of which are from Coldre.
Oh god, that's unsettling.
Why have you done this? Why did you choose that?
I kind of like it.
It was not my idea, my love.
Oh, true.
Sorry, just trying to get into character.
I'm assuming since you both have a similar accent and you're both possibly from Coldre, that was the best option. Besides, no one looks at you twice if you've come from money, so...
I should try to posh it up a bit.
Potentially, yes.
That help?
Yes, maybe. And Lady Arabella from Coldre will be escorting you to the River City for a holiday, I believe, was the reasoning behind the River City travel.
What was your name again?
Egerton Jean.
Egerton Jean.
Oh yes, well, I love a little trip to the River City, don't you?
Oh, Arabella, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, you're so funny. That's why I took you with me.
Oh,
It was such fun. Oh,
Is that alright? Is that alright?
Good.
What do we think?
Oh, maybe you should workshop
A little bit
like
too
a
much.
little bit
No,
more.
That's too much.
I'm
Just like a half a
I'm
step up.
Yeah.
I'm a lord.
What if I swap accents with you?
No.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm a lady.
No.
I'm Arabella, innit?
No.
Maybe also not. Maybe you guys should just workshop it.
Yeah.
We'll workshop it. We'll
yeah.
split the difference.
Yes, alright. Yeah. Right, carry on, sorry.
That's alright. Roscoe and Everard are joining aboard my ferry as part of my crew. Since you seem to have knowledge of ships and crafts, you are here as representatives from your own places, Natreva and the Shattered Isles, as ship craftsmen and sailors.
Craftsmen
Yes.
and sailors.
Yes. This, for yourself, she hands you over the paperwork. You see the name written atop it is Rotricia.
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 Rotricia Fern.
Trisha?
Yeah.
Rotricia.
Rotricia Fern.
Rotricia.
And for yourself, Yvonne. Yvonne sorry, I didn't read that right. I was going to say Coldre. That's very wrong.
What letter does that name start with?
Why?
Yvonne E.
Is it just Evan but fancy?
I guess it's got two N's. Yvonne Colnier.
Colnia, Colfa, Colder, wherever you are. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Amazing.
And then for yourself, Huxley, you are a merchant. Going into the River City to buy wares. I'm guessing all the packs and the kettle might help with your cover story.
Yeah. Do I need an accent? What
I don't think so. I think perhaps just stay as yourself. But anyway, she's written down for you that you will continue with the name Ambrose, as it has a lot of clout, from Penavois.
So clout exists, but donkeys don't.
So I'm
Fundamental
posing as
issue.
my son.
Ambrose is a family name.
Huxley Ambrose.
No, it's sort of a middle name. Passed on from generations.
Something Ambrose Huxley. You have a first name that we don't know.
Yeah. But I'm confused.
Yes, you do.
My
got
name's Dalen.
Dalen, yeah.
Huxley.
I thought it was
Ambrose
Daddy.
Huxley.
Lydia.
Dad. That's what we all thought.
Just scratch that out quickly.
Isn't it so weird when you find out that your dad has like a name? Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think... Is he your father?
I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
He's
Symbolic.
everyone's father.
He acts as sort of a patriarch
That makes Kate cry.
for the group.
Alright. Anyway, the name she's given you, is... You're right?
I just wanted to do an accent.
I'm sure you could... If you want to do
Just
an
do one.
accent, my
Do
dear,
one.
can you
Go
do one?
Please.
Do it.
I could do.
Could you?
Please do that. Please.
I could be a merchant from
Penavois.
Penavois.
Pinava, I could sell wine.
This is why you're the daddy.
You trying to sound like him?
No.
No, that's clearly different.
I don't do accents that often. I think it's really hard. How do you
Like
do
it's more of like a it's
good
fluid.
accent.
It's more fluid than mine.
I guess now's the time to try when we're really trying to pretend to be someone else.
What did he sound like in Pinapa?
Benava is sort of a neutral accent. They came from, originally the Shattered Isles, from the Kaiji Empire. So, similar to Roscoe, but not quite.
Please do Roscoe's accent.
Dude,
You wanna sound like me?
try
Do
do
it.
Okay.
Galen.
No, don't.
You
Roscoe,
sound-
can you speak?
Oh, yes. What would you like me to say? There's a... I'm just getting stressed.
I'm getting stressed. That felt weird.
That's good. Keep
My
going.
voice box.
Keep going. Let it fuel you. Go. Keep going.
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 That's it.
Keep going.
That's it.
No,
That's
not like
it.
me. Like
Like me?
That's like me.
Yeah.
that's it.
I'm upset.
That's it. Do that.
This is much harder than I was
I feel like you're
expecting.
mocking me.
No,
No,
I'm
that's
not.
right.
I'm sorry.
Anything is
Roscoe, I'm
me.
not, man.
We'll work on it.
Okay, so what's my name and also accent?
Yeah.
Right, anyway, Grayson Ambrose is the name they've given
Grayson.
Hold up. Man, a quick question. Ambrose Huxley, the Lord from Pinava.
you. Yeah.
Is his first name Ambrose, or is that like a middle name situation?
It's a middle name situation.
What's his first name?
It's sort of every second son goes by the middle name, and every first son goes by the first name.
That makes no sense.
Every second son go by...
So that there's not two Ambrose in the household.
But his name's Ambrose Huxley, so what's it...
I'm assuming he has a first name.
Oh.
And his older brother goes by the
That-
first name.
Wow. Your family's weird, dude.
He didn't correct me at all. I kept calling him Ambrose.
No, you would call him Ambrose. Anyway.
Yeah.
Grayson Ambrose is your name. For yourself, Cadence, you're going in as a moon ranger, so you have been scouting outside in
Yes, I am.
Kylandry, looking at the forests and hoping that it doesn't affect the moon city, i.e. the river city. So they've given you the name of Clarence.
Ooh.
Clarence.
I like your name the best, I think. After Egerton.
Alright.
You don't like
Just
robots?
Clarence? Am I a one-name wonder?
Most of Anthony are, unless you have a family name or you come from a I've blanked on the name of that. Unless you come from an Ethid tribe, you wouldn't necessarily have a last name. The Evantheme are people, they raise their children together. They don't have isolated families.
Right. Can I please do a recall roll to see if Cadence is my early name or if I have both?
Go for it.
It's a nat 20, baby.
Oh!
You think back, and before your 25th birthday, you did go by Cadence Evere. You do not remember what your name was before that.
So Cadence is the name that I chose on my 25th birthday.
Yes.
So you chose to renounce your last name.
Or did I choose to have a last name?
You chose to have one.
Huh. Okay, keep it to myself.
She said Ethid tribes have a last name
They do?
associated with them. So, I'd like to also do a recall roll.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. 15.
You think back. You are with a Leonid couple. you know from your research into ethics that they don't necessarily raise children as partners. The whole nomadic tribe raises the children together, though some enter into partnerships and ceremonies to conceive children together. However, for you, a very strong memory comes to you of a pair of Leonid parents. And you look over, you see a younger version of your sister holding your hand, looking up at your parents. And the name Blue comes to you.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Oh, wait, Blue Syndicate.
Hold on a second.
Oh, just hold on a bloody second.
Adam, are you choking?
Your name was Ignatius Blue.
Oh, you're a bad guy.
Oh, and now we have to pretend like we don't know this.
Oh, no.
Can I just drop on the bandwagon and see if I've got a last name?
Go,
What?
Lucas is sitting here like this, and Kate is
Give
like,
it to myself.
No.
Ah, it's a 6.
Sorry. Can I do that?
she just last name rolls for everyone.
Go for it.
As a 14?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Aneska.
14.
14. A name comes to you. It's Aelwyn.
Aneska.
So it's A apostrophe
So
and
she gets an
then
apostrophe.
Nilore.
That is an elvish ass name.
Is that a last name or a first name?
It is a first name.
Okay. I was just sitting there just sort of like, And I keep that to myself for now.
From what you can remember, it's not a name you went by.
Okay.
And Aneska, with a nat 20 as well, you actually...
Uh-oh.
You actually find yourself in a memory. As the sounds of your friends die out around you, it's replaced by clashing swords and screaming, cheering from crowds as you are watching fighters in a pit. They are 2 Arators, similar to how you look now, but from your vantage point, you are significantly smaller. As you watch on, you see these 2 Arator females cutting and slicing into each other, and you see the blood pouring down their legs from the battle wounds they are causing each other as these crowds cheer.
Baby rage.
You see the blood, and you see it pouring, and you feel this pain in your chest for a moment. This feeling, this need to satiate whatever that strange feeling is, and you don't recognize it. As you watch these women come to a final blow, one of the Arator females knuckles down on top of the other one and slices her across the chest.
For realsies?
For realsies. At that point, a gentleman in the crowd holds up a hand, and a horn signals. You see as a lull falls over the crowd. And you look up to an Arator man with white hair down to his waist as he pushes you into the ring. The gentleman in the crowd lowers his hand, gestures for you to take position in the center of the fighting ring.
Next fucking excuse me.
But you're a baby.
And you see as another Arator female steps up to fight you. You are chucked a small weapon, and you tentatively pick it up. Your hands are shaking, and you look down for the first time. Your limbs are small. You are barely 10.
Oh my god. That's a no from me.
You lift up the sword, shaking, and you see the hesitancy in the Arator female's eyes as she looks back at you. Just do your best, alright?
I'm 10.
She starts to sort of dance around you, and you feel your limbs sort of get into the right position. You know how to fight. As you start dancing around this woman, you are slicing and cutting and keeping a pretty firm dance going with this woman. She's definitely not going full speed or ham on you at this point, but you are fighting back to the best of your ability. However, every time that you cause damage and you see blood from this woman, this feeling is burning inside of you to the point where it bursts out. You feel your eyes glaze over and this haze fills your person. You stab this woman straight in the gut. And before you can even react to it, you pull it back out and you walk and start attacking the crowd.
Oh, baby ready.
You can hear screaming. You can see people running. These elegantly dressed noblemen, these daemons, these humans, these Traven in the crowds that you are driving your small short sword into as they try and get out of the ring.
Oh, baby.
And before long, you are hearing sort of guards being called. You are overwhelmed by everything happening within your body. And it all goes black as you fall. In the next moment, you are standing. You can see this man from before with the long white hair talking to that regal gentleman who gestured you into the fighting ring. You are watching from a distance, your hand being held by an Arator female, as this man hands over a signed document. The Arator, similar horns to the ones you have now, nods, does not look at you, and leaves. The woman holding your hand gives a small squeeze. It's all right. You see that she has curled horns, sort of goat-like. She leads you up a set of stairs. You're on a very narrow wooden steps. As you're stepping, you feel yourself slowly moving further away from this man. You are both sad and relieved. She guides you into this beautifully decorated bedroom in reds, silks, and fluffy pillows. And there is another Arator around your age with chestnut hair and the beginnings of more moose-like set of horns forming on her head. And she is reading a book. She looks up at you with a big smile. Fresh meat! You begin to start to cry. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just, I'm glad I have a new friend. You'll get used to it, I promise. I'm Kelamy.
I'm Aneska.
Pleasure. You feel this warmth, and immediately your vision changes once more. You are a little older, and you and Kelamy are fighting in a training room of sorts. She wrestles you down and is straddling over your waist as she locks her horns into yours, both of which have grown a little bit more since the first meeting. You have to stop hesitating. Use your natural qualities. Hooves, horns, that big ass of yours. You use your horns to roll over until you are on top of her, and you reply, and here I thought you liked my big ass. She laughs. I do, that's what I'm saying. Use it more often, goddammit. You look down at her and you hesitate once more. For a moment, you almost want to stop fighting, but in that moment of hesitancy, she's able to get the one up on you once more. See? You're hesitating again. And you pull away from her and you sit up, not looking at your friend. We're not supposed to. Yeah, I know. Stay pure for the gods and whatnot. Don't worry, your highness. Your innocence remains intact. And that is where we're going to go for a break.
Wait, I was focusing on the sex thing. What?
We will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you get your drinks ready because this is a big moment that we're about to go back into. You do not want to miss it. Bye for now. And welcome back. Last we left off, Aneska was immersed in a very deep memory ingrained in her childhood. And the last thing she hears as she re-wakes into this moment with her friends is from Calamy. Yeah, stay pure for the gods and whatnot. Don't worry, your highness, your innocence remains intact. You open your eyes.
And the sleeves are so shiny.
Yes.
I think I was born to look this good.
You've been speaking about your outfit for 15 minutes non-stop.
It's alright, honey.
I just found out that I'm better than you.
Oh, we already knew that.
It's
Yeah,
not
we kind of
hard.
But I have
Oh, did you?
confirmation. I had a memory.
Oh,
Do tell.
I was called Your Highness.
Oh.
I think I'm royalty in some way.
Lydia,
Yes.
what do you know about that? Is there some kind of Arator ruler that is missing from the throne?
Not missing. There's a lot of Arator bureaucracy in Coldre. Many lords, ladies, all sorts. I'm unsure, darling. It could be anyone, really. I know that Lord Maitarg is the leader of Coldre currently.
What does he look like?
He's a Arator male, very furred, deep grey set, from what I can remember.
His hair. What does his hair look like?
Oh, dark black like his father's.
What about from Crestfell? Aren't you from Crestfell?
Yes.
No?
I,
You have a Crestfellian accent.
yeah, I think so.
Oh, sorry. You have a Coldre accent.
I think I'm from Coldre. I think I wrote it down.
But don't they only, don't... It's like the fashion of Crestfell for Arators to shave, right? That's the deal?
I've heard so with some of the fighters there. Crestfell is not a... It's a very lovely place for the rich. Less so for those, unfortunately, not deemed worthy by the Queen of Crestfell.
Is the queen missing an Arator daughter?
No, the Queen of Crestfell is a danger, as are most Crestfellians.
Right.
So not that important.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Though it's potentially a possibility, Aneska. Perhaps you can look into some of the lineage of Arator nobility.
I would.
You could be a countess.
Well, that's important.
Sounds very important.
That's very important.
I would love to look into some of the lineage at some point.
Is white hair common for an Arator?
Yes, some. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert myself. I've only been to Coldre once for the coats.
I saw in my memory, a gentleman Arator with long white hair. Do you know anyone by that description?
I'm sorry, my dear, I do not.
That's okay. Just trying to piece it all together. Yes.
We'll find them.
Yeah. Did I get my name in that? Can I ask my name?
You did with a nat 20. I will give you your
I wonder if AJ's got like a go-to scene to drop on us on a nat 20 recall.
Aneska Fajord. FI'J
Another apostrophe.
HORD.
Cool. Anyway, what were you talking about? Sorry, I went off there for a bit.
The sleeves. Oh my
They're
Oh
so
my gosh,
pretty.
The sleeves and
You
the,
still won't let me touch it.
the sleeves and the fabric and the body.
I've done my touching. Lydia, I just had a question, just about where we're going to.
Nice.
Oh,
The Blue
gosh.
Syndicate,
What?
are they...
It's so soft. It's like
They wouldn't happen
slimy,
to
but
be
it's not.
run by a blue family.
Not that I.
It's just a colour that they're associated with, eh?
I think so. I think it has to do with something they sell, not necessarily a family of some kind. Unsure.
Alright, cool.
I'm not across the criminal underground.
No, of course not. I just, whispers and everything. Nothing.
Do you think the Blue Syndicate has something to do with this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh,
we've got
yeah.
heaps of evidence.
We got so much of their shit.
Hey, have you guys got that letter?
Yeah.
That weird note.
Yeah, so we figured it out, right?
We sure did.
We sure figured it out. And,
There it is.
yep.
Read it for yourselves.
There's a lot of scribbles on it. Just ignore the ones that are all scribbled out, and the ones that are more clear, that's the one.
A lot of letters.
Meet
Yep.
at the dock.
Yard.
Mm-hmm.
Yard.
Dock yard.
Ward.
Oh, it's
Yard.
It's
On
yeah.
the north.
On
the north?
the
Dock?
9th
Yep. Night.
night.
A fourth night.
Sixth
Sixth night.
Alright,
night.
I'm not going to read the paper. You just tell me what you've learned.
Alright, so it's you meet at the Dockwood Yard on the 6th night.
Fourth night.
Fourth night after pre-nos. So in tomorrow's daytime.
I so want to believe that that's what it says.
If you said it with more confidence, then maybe.
Yeah.
Meet at the dockyard on the fourth night.
Fourth
after-
night.
See, even then there was
Even
a.
then,
You looked at him.
There's,
You looked at him.
And
Very
that's
tired.
K.
Oh, well,
As in
Carmen.
from either that Carmen or SK from
Weird
that.
death note.
Or both. But,
yeah.
I mean, if Carmen is anything to do with the Blue Syndicate, then possibly.
Well, I have a hunch.
And that's Trilands.
Yeah, no, I told you that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody else just fill in the information.
Okay, from the letter.
Well, we don't know whether it's Carmen Tordo or it's K.
Why can't
As
this
in,
K
don't
just
trust anybody.
Just
fucking
Carmen.
talk to us?
Yeah, that'd be
Well,
helpful.
they
pretty
did
boring.
talk to us.
Well, yeah.
With
I had to
words,
die,
not
but-
with like. Can you die
I wrote
again?
for
Get
it.
more
No,
info.
I don't want to test that.
Really
but-
quick.
No.
Just
Just
a
like
quick.
a little.
If it happens, it happens, but...
I'm going to leave you to it.
Lydia, do you know if Carmen Tordo has any business with the Trilands?
Of course. Carmen Tordo is a lord from the River City.
That's part of the Trilands.
Yes. The River City, the city of Óssten, and Penarvois make up the Trilands, 3 capital cities that rule the region together. Of course.
Word for word.
The River City, the city of Óssten, and Penarvois are the 3 cities that make up the Trilands.
That's not how you spell Pinocchio, but that's fine.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's orienteering us a little bit. We have amnesia.
I think she got
I
that.
can't think of a more redundant thing to say at this point.
I think if anyone knows that we have
Good
amnesia,
to remind people so they
definitely
don't make
Lydia.
that face, you know, the face of you're an idiot. I'm not. Just
Oh no! I think you're a little
Memory
bit of an
Ball
idiot.
is still up in the air on that one, Dad.
I think you would actually be going through amnesia again from age. So we have to be gentle.
Oh, I see.
Re-amnesia, if you will.
We have
I'm not
amnesia.
dead. I'm not dead.
And everyone knows.
What do we do now?
Well, this is great. You can.
I'm going to go down to my
way.
wares.
Is there a sort of a communal...
Let the woman go.
Can we go to the mess hall is what I'm saying. We're just not hanging out in the hallway. Of
There's a dining hall.
Yeah.
Food sounds good.
Yes, it's not a big space, but you're welcome to hang out in that area.
Near breakfast?
I'm going to tend to my business.
Please
Absolutely.
There is a chef. Yes, you can get breakfast. Now, I will let you know that it's going to be a long journey. We're going to sleep on the ferry, and by tomorrow we should arrive at the river city. So, rest up.
Lydia, we do need to make a little pit stop somewhere secure so we can bury the Óssten, right?
We have a ship, don't we?
Well,
We have
just
a
in case.
Here.
We have a secure cargo.
Just leave it here.
I'll be heading into the inner city with my ferry, and you shall be able to keep it in my warehouse for now.
We do not deserve you.
Damn.
Now,
No,
please,
I don't think you do, but...
let this nice woman leave us.
Thank you,
She
Lydia.
doesn't need to hear our nonsense.
Thank you, Lydia.
I bow.
Kiss her hand again.
Fuck it, I bow too.
You're the noblest of ladies. And that's saying a lot because I'm royalty, so
A legend.
I'm going to go.
Aye.
Have a good evening. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
love you.
What?
Anyway, what should we do? Should we go exploring? Should we go to the mess hall then? Should we go for a little sticky wander?
Yeah.
I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
I could definitely break the fast.
Alright.
Wasn't meant to be.
What time of day is it?
So you left very early morning. You watched the sunrise as you escaped the porting town. It's about middle morning at this point in time.
Alright, so we skip
I will say
Second
that...
breakfast.
Run! Oh my god, you guys!
Is there anything that
11.
you would all like to do or talk about on the ferry as we continue the journey? Otherwise, I will...
I mean, very important to review the alibis. I'm a lord. We're here on a holiday.
Holiday. I'm taking you. You're my companion to the river city.
A what?
Companion.
I'm your...
It says I'm taking you. It says I'm taking you.
Oh.
As like a child or like
Or
a
anything like
friend or like
So
anything
you're
like
the lady.
I'm the lady. I'm the lady.
But I mean, clearly a lady wouldn't hang around with Lissa, so you would have to be courted in some way.
Are you guys like
Does that
courting?
make you
What's
feel
your backstory?
We are courting. Are we courting?
I think we're courting.
Or are we cousins?
Oh my god, because you guys look so alike.
Yeah, exactly. We've got to
Yeah.
be courting, but I think we're open.
Yes, we're open. Absolutely.
I think we're open to new experiences.
To new
You
experiences.
know, we could sit at a bar and then see someone of
I
interest
know this.
and chat about it.
Yeah.
Hey, me and my lady thought that you have the right vibe.
Have you ever heard of a unicorn
We
before?
dig your vibe.
We dig your vibe.
We dig your vibe.
Your vibe is dug. by
Would you
us.
like to borrow our room key?
That's a euphemism.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Okay, well, I'm a moon ranger.
Very cool.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Yeah. What's the moon range? Do you only range out on the
Range
moon?
the moon.
Well,
are you gonna shoot one of those too many fucking moon stuff?
okay, right.
Whoa,
sure.
that seems very
That's
rough.
my
What's
issue.
wrong with the moon?
No, this is an
Pretty
issue
sure.
that I've
I'm
been
feeling a
struggling
bit of
with the
tension.
entire time.
I thought it was the
I like
opposite,
those.
like sort of
Let's
a
go.
Do a lot of work.
lunar guardian.
Yeah, I thought that I was. I don't think I'm going to be shooting any moons, Roscoe. I think I'm protecting the
You're
moons.
protecting the moon.
You
Represent-
explained it.
Yes,
I have horrendous ADHD,
that's-
don't I?
so
That's
do I.
in
It's
one ear,
fine.
out the other.
You were doing a trip north in Kylandry, scouting the area and making sure that everything is fine in the neighboring region to the river city.
I relay that to the group.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's so basically that's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
so no,
Right.
you're not shooting any moons. Fair enough, I guess.
Are you friends with the moon?
I guess.
Friends?
Cool.
All right, well,
What are you?
No further questions.
Moon hater.
Actually. Yeah.
I like one, Moon. I feel like there's just too many. Anyway, I work on the crew with you. We work on the crew. We work on the crew. You work on the boat.
We work on the crew.
We work on the
You work on the crew.
We work on the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I feel like that's where we're specialised.
Yeah.
Like we've got like something in particular that we, because we're craftspeople.
Crafts people on the ship.
We
Shift
particular.
craft people.
What?
A shipwright?
You like? There's got to be something in particular that we do that nobody else does.
Yeah.
Right?
You should probably.
Specialty.
Yeah.
Murder.
Fix the ship.
No, but anyone can fix a ship. But there's got to be something in particular.
I don't think I could fix a ship.
Well, I mean, that's just you, though.
I'm not just anyone.
Exactly. You're
Maybe
right.
we're like-
You are a distinguished gentleman. There's no need that
Very
you
good, very
fix a
good.
ship. So I'm just getting in character.
We should probably go and check random rooms to make sure that nothing's broken because we're crafts people. And we go in.
Should we have like a fancy accent like them or something?
I want an
Should we?
accent.
Yeah.
It's really
We
hard.
gotta dig deep to try
Oh,
and...
hello.
Go for
I'm Everard, and I'm blue, and I have mummy issues and stuff like that.
That's actually exactly what you
That's
sound like.
Right?
really
Yeah.
good.
That's so
Wow.
good.
It's
Yeah.
Do
uncanny.
you have mummy issues?
What? No, that was just an
No, I
impression.
mean, you did just
That was-
say
no,
you
you
had
just
mummy
said it.
issues.
That was
so-
very, I was scared for a moment that I'd said that as well.
You did.
Yeah, that was you.
It's not.
And then I was like, but I didn't.
You fucking do it then.
Must not be that hard.
That's not what my face does.
That's actually
I
pretty good.
think it's
Alright.
kind of...
Alright.
Oh,
That's good.
Alright,
No.
I'm Everard. I'm here to talk to my fairies. Or whatever.
It's like...
It's in the phrase, man.
That's good.
Don't you think it's like looking in the mirror?
I'm Everard. It is. It's in the
It is the
face.
face.
It is the face.
Yeah.
How you try?
Alright.
Face. Alright, I'm Everard.
Well,
Thank you guys.
Vanessa.
No, I'm Everard. You can't be doing that.
You can't be doing
You
that.
can't be coming to me. I'm mysterious, aren't I? No, I don't tell anyone anything. No. Oh.
You're very mysterious.
Oh, I just creep around doing
This
that.
is what we do on the day. So this is the downtime activity.
Okay.
Like,
What is
I'm Everard.
I'm tortured, aren't I?
Do you want me to set them on fire?
Please.
The day of bullying.
You see a mage hand creep out and start making its way over to your friends.
Do we say that?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a 2. I'm
You're
still,
busy
I'm like,
mocking Everard.
oh, Everard.
Oh no.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, nice. I got it.
You see a little hand, little spectral hand moving towards you.
I go, oh, I'm Everard. I'm controlling the hand. No, it's putting a finger up my nose. Stop. Ow.
What happened?
Ow.
Put my finger up his nose.
Really,
I'm very proud of
really
you.
far in. Felt like I was trying to make myself throw up.
Did we see that?
Yeah.
Can I just make eyes?
watch
Do we see the actual hand, or we just see the motion of?
No, you see the little spectral hand.
What's that?
I don't know what it
There's-
was.
There's like a
What
little
was that?
ghost hand.
That was
came out
so
of
weird.
you.
Where did that come from?
One of us must be magical.
Um,
It wasn't me.
I mean,
I
think
don't
about
pick
that.
my own nose with a hand.
You can. Was that you?
Yeah, I think
I can do a ghost hand.
we saw that. That came out of you. That came out of your body.
unclear on that. I don't know.
I rolled a nat 20. Did I see it come out of his body?
Yeah. You
You
Tree road, take it home to a place
Okay. Tristan, why is it always you?
Ow!
Language.
Ow! Ow! I don't know if I'm bleeding, but it feels like I could be.
Can we have it?
I think you're sapping.
Yeah, there's a
Snot.
You do
Definitely
bleed.
snot coming
I'm
out.
bleeding?
Yeah. It's like a purpley red.
Oh, okay. Maybe don't get close to the blood. Nesca.
Oh no!
Maybe I don't know.
Can't stay mad at you.
So this is what you
what?
do
Say
during the
that?
day. What do you...
Should we get going?
Yeah, let's, I don't know, skip some time or something.
Yeah.
What do you do with your evening? Anyone have anything they want to do? Otherwise you bed down for the night.
I would like to find somewhere like up above that. Could I climb the, what is it, rigging?
You can climb the mast.
I would like to climb to the top and have a little sit up there.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah. It's quite nice. You are, as you're sitting there, you can watch the sort of the lulling of the river as you move. It's reminiscent a little bit.
Do I feel like I've done this a lot before?
You've definitely been on water before. The motion is familiar. You alright, guys?
I'm sorry.
Alright.
You told me what Moon Rangers do.
You've forgotten again.
I wrote down Moon Ranger.
That's it.
Oh, good.
Trip North Scouting M.
Yeah, scouting
The
in
end.
Kylandry.
Why did I write M?
I'm gonna write this
Don't know.
down actually. So then,
Scouting and Kylandry.
If everyone would like to find that young person that
Oh my god,
got tipped overboard.
that you threw off the edge of the boat,
Well, yeah.
that you murdered.
And would like to apologise and let them know it's part of a grand scheme.
He seems intrigued. Did you want to roleplay it out, or is that just what you did? With
That's
your time?
fine. And then transforms into back to Paul and walks away.
As you transform and you walk away, you just hear a small little whimper from behind you, from the kid.
Remember this.
Yes, it's reminiscent being on the water. You've definitely done this plenty of times, but the landscape is not familiar to you. You've been on far greater, choppier waters than a river. Anyone else got anything they would like to do?
Could I try to remember or kind of pray about the moon gods?
You want to pray to the moon gods?
Yeah, just like some guidance.
Some guidance.
It's never sounded more straight.
Right now, then.
Describe to me or role play out for me how you pray to the moon gods.
Howdy. Afo, Aramon, and Aaron. Look, it's I don't know, the communication ain't exactly been great between us, and I don't know if they ever were, if I'm being honest, but I'm kind of dipping my toe into a place where you're kind of really revered. Well, if y'all got some kind of, moonlight that you can shed on a path for me to find my way back home or to my destination, I'd really appreciate it.
Roll for me a persuasion check.
Come on.
Just anything really. I mean, I know one of you is dead and all, so, maybe not you, but the other two.
You do not hear anything. The moon does not shine brighter on you. You don't know if they've heard you or not.
Alright. Down for bed.
Can I grab Everard and just be like, so which one of the spectral sisters was that?
What?
Can't do.
Oh, Skeptic.
That's the little one or the
Young one, yeah.
bitch?
No.
Nice.
Well, they're not none of them are bitches. They're all, pretty cool. No,
Yeah.
nuts. I mean, they're all bitches because they. I don't know. Anyway, the younger one.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was funny.
So I'm starting to think they've separated between like what they're able to do. Like, because, Skeptis helps out with, the disguising.
Yeah.
That's Skeptis.
Wow.
So that's more utility based.
Very cool. Yeah. Have you met the third one yet?
Yeah. The battle with the Lux Slugs.
Yeah.
Scorch it.
Oh, Scorch is cool, dude. Nice.
So, on that note, funny story.
Uh-huh.
She came out of my body. We went there. Like, that's how she was able to do stuff.
What?
Yeah.
She hot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like pretty hot.
Oh.
Like pretty, hot. Pretty.
No, I got
slash
you.
Hot.
No,
pretty
I-
hot,
I understood.
Right.
Yeah. That's cool. Nice. Can... So, Skepti comes out with her hand. Scortia comes out with her whole body.
Yeah.
What can Sealy do?
Sealy hasn't come out yet. Huh. As you thought, actually. I've no, so about that.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Alright.
Oh, that's a sick boat.
I know, right? Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my face because we really... He did not like us. He was not fan.
No.
Not fan.
That was really fun, though.
That was so fun.
We should, do that again sometime.
I think so, too. Yeah. Well. Hi.
Oh, we're not bunking together? Or you...
Oh, go on. You
Right.
convinced me. Let's go.
Do you share the single bed in the tiny sleep chambers that you have?
I think we drag one bed into the other room.
Sure.
Yes.
And it's loud and obnoxious and it takes ages.
You have to pivot.
And,
It's room right next to
Yeah.
each other, so it's like it's a double K turn.
It's
Yeah.
very awkward, but I think
Oh,
that's
jeez.
style.
What are the rest of you doing? with your
Sleep in bed.
Sleeping?
Yeah, good night.
I'm still up on
Catch you later.
Are you going to sleep or are you going to stay up there all night?
I just stay up there the whole night. I feel like I'm going to be lost in my thoughts for a bit because I figured out that my name is probably not Roscoe. And now I'm just really thinking about a lot of stuff.
I think Iggy's having the same existential crisis below decks that
Yeah.
Roscoe's having above, just like trying to remember whatever he can about his family and his life before he was a seeker. Because as aloof and independent as he likes to play, he is desperate for connection.
Describe to me what Roscoe is thinking.
For a moment. My little legs are just kicking over the edge or something. And I'm just thinking about how in potentially 250 plus years of life, I still decide that stealing is the thing that I'm going to do. And why it is an impulse still. And why I never can quite feel fulfilled with anything that I get from stealing. So I'm just sort of thinking, what I project to everyone else is someone who doesn't think before doing things, but I am thinking before doing things. Everything is calculated. But I want to figure out why I want to take things all the time. So that's what I'm thinking about. And I'm also thinking, Allure? Allure? Is that my name?
So it's Nilor.
Nilor.
Nilor, yeah. Nilor.
Nilor. I'm just gonna have a think and, really think about my name and see if anything, pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Nilor, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do, a recall? Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
I guess, if someone's called me by that name before. Oh. Okay. 11?
The name Anilor means of the sea. Nilor is one of the goddesses of the sea, and that is the ocean that surrounds the Shattered Isles. The A apostrophe means of the, and it is a name very popularized a long time ago and less so these days. You don't have a lot of memories of people calling you by that name. In fact, for as long as you can think back, you've always gone by Roscoe.
Always gone by Roscoe. Okay.
We leave you to your contemplative thoughts about your stealing and why you are the way that you are.
Yes.
And you all bed down for the evening. You wake to the smell of fresh baked goods on the front of the ship. You hear a familiar voice of Lydia rat-a-tatting across all your doors, one by one. Good morning, darlings. I've organized a lovely breakfast on the deck of the ferry. Please join me immediately. You do not want to miss this.
I'm gonna put my head out my door and be like, are you guys all getting dressed in your nice clothes?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Great.
My arm's really hot this morning.
I just am like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Feel it.
Oh, that's warm. There's a warmth in that.
I know, yeah.
I get okay.
That's why I gotta have it out all the time.
Yes.
Anyway,
Makes
I want an egg.
Ev and I come out of the same room and I'm like, maybe moving the beds were not the best idea.
Why not?
Do we have to put them back or do you think it's okay?
No, I'll be fine.
Oh, then it was the best idea.
If we've got a core and I've got a core, but we moved into the same one that's a half, that's what it is.
We've cracked the code.
Technically, you're still occupying the same quarter, just one of them's empty.
Yeah, but we've got combined. We've
combined
two
the quarters.
spaces, so
You
they're like
combined
it's
them.
like
Do
addition.
you have twice as much space?
Yes.
You kind of occupying an eighth now.
No, but
Yeah,
they're
it's true.
two,
That
but they're
is
called
actually true.
quarters. So it's
There's quarters and there's two of us, so each of us has a quarter.
If
That's
you
a half. And we're in
busted the wall
same-
down between your quarters,
Yeah.
Why
you
would we do
would
that?
have made a half.
The rooms aren't
no, but they
together.
are. Yeah,
They're
but
not.
they're still. They're,
I
I'm
didn't
going
mean
upstairs.
it. Go.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay,
Right, sorry, let's go.
Sorry.
Pedantry.
It's like herding cats with us,
No,
isn't
but
it?
yeah. You make your way up onto the top of the ferry, and you see that Lydia has arranged a blanket set and pillows out for you all. There are baked goods and fresh fruit and eggs. Yes. And she gestures you over. Come, sit.
This looks delightful.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
Thank you. The eggs that are there.
Mhm.
Do they look like the blue eggs?
No.
No, where do these eggs
They're
come
round and they're cream coloured. These are hempen eggs, my dear.
from? Right. Kenken.
Do you know what egg would be tiny and blue?
No, I don't really know a lot about eggs.
That's all right.
The egg's gonna hatch. Sorry.
Sorry, what eggs?
No, like the ones we're about to eat. Are they gonna hatch?
Can we pick
No.
a day where we be normal? Can we pick one day where we don't wreak havoc? I'm so sorry, Lydia.
Lydia, would you like
I've
to join
had
us
it.
for breakfast?
No, I've
Sorry.
had it. I've had it.
I know
I've
this
had
is
it.
you were.
She's
Can I
already
sit
seen
with
it.
you
All right.
Yeah, you can.
I fucking
Sorry.
love a baked good, and I just stuff it in my mouth.
She seems to be swirling what looks like alcohol in the early morn, and she gestures to some of you. Of course, there's a goblet for each of you if you want yourselves.
The hempen eggs are out of the shell, right? They're like hard boiled?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mimosa.
They're very tasty.
It's good protein, that.
These eggs are
Low
delicious and not alive.
Okay, as a character,
Yes,
is there a chance that the Luxling eggs are gonna hatch?
potentially.
But they're in a jar, right?
They're in a jar.
Are they in a jar or are they
They're in a
just
jar.
fucking in the boat?
They're not in a jar. They're in a bag.
They're in a bag, right?
Oh
They're in
my
a
god, they're in the boat.
They're in a bag.
So,
We've
like-
got to get them away from the
potentially, if they're...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, are we having this discussion with Lydia?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's what-
I'm actually
we
just
should
gonna
change.
whisper to Dad. I'm gonna be like, hey, so we found so many fucking Huxley eggs.
Yeah. Maybe we just kind of throw them out.
They're gonna hatch. I think they're gonna
How do you stop an egg from hatching?
fucking stand on it. I can't eat an egg whole.
Just maybe we just tip them out into the river. Just tip over the edge.
Lydia, are you the chef?
No.
Oh, it's just... What? She's just so good at everything. I just
Oh my god,
figured,
Vanessa, can we be normal, please?
hey,
Oh
now
my goodness.
you can pack it in, right?
The eggs! Izzy runs. He runs down to the cargo hold.
Kate's gonna jump up and follow and be like, ah!
Are you going to miss the...
The eggs
Never
Tip them out to
mind.
the river.
Wait, miss the what?
You left?
We left. We're going.
Okay.
We missed it.
You left.
We
I
missed
hear her
it.
say that because I feel like Kate would be like, oh, actually. What's your rolls?
Roll for it.
No good text backsies.
That is 13.
Wait, what?
I will allow, if you think that Cadence would come back for that, even though he stormed off running after eggs. What would Cadence do? Not what would Lukas do, what would Cadence
Lucas
do?
gets phone. No, Kate's gonna follow it.
Alright.
WWCD.
Tristan gets found out.
Lucas gets phone.
You guys wanted to go to the Luxling Six. That's fine.
We're covering our tracks. We're making
Potentially.
sure.
Stopping a disaster.
Anyway,
What are they going to miss?
take a look for yourself. Lydia points up ahead, and you watch as you come round a corner of the river slowly on the ferry, and you get the first look of the river city. The sun rising over the horizon, shining behind it. You see white stone built into what looks like a cornucopia of towers and buildings rising up towards the sky. Waterfalls falling from the towers, and everything covered in these ornate blue drapery with banners everywhere, with 3 moons on them in a descending line. You make your way around this ridge, around this mountain, seeing this gorgeous sight, immediately being surrounded by fishermen and dockyards as the ferry sails peacefully into a port, and further into the outer city. Lydia points out a few things as you go, certain shops, a very lovely museum that has an exhibit going on at the moment. You see a bookstore that seems to be crowded. A new book has come out. And as you make your way further in, Lydia's ferry descends into her warehouse, and people start unloading gear from the ferry.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yes, it's my favourite place, and I always love to arrive at the river city just as the sun is rising.
A good choice.
Yeah.
You know your stuff.
Of course. Now, baked goods ready to go. Chop chop. Time to enter the river city for real. Got your paperwork?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Before we get to that, what are you guys doing with the eggs?
Have they hatched?
Nope.
Because, God, the whole time you were saying, does anyone do anything? I was like, should we be doing something? Great.
Okay, I'm so glad that you picked up on the egg talk, because what the fuck are we gonna do with these things?
Sell them.
I was thinking like maybe we squish them or throw them in the water. Can Luxling swim?
Well, hey, here's what I want to ask you. You comfortable with killing a bunch of, what kind of conversation are we about to have?
I'll kill you right now. Don't trust me.
Hey, I pass the bag of eggs to you.
Can I just throw it? Can Luxling swim?
You don't know.
Oh, I'm born once.
Can I do a nature check?
I'm hatched once.
Hey, what?
You can do a nature
What is
check.
happening?
We're killing a bunch of bugs.
Am I proficient in
Bug
nature?
apes.
Let me check if you're proficient in nature.
What the fuck is going on?
You are proficient in nature, and you have +3.
Plus 3.
We need is pretty.
Cool.
You're right.
14. You do not know anything about luxlings.
Over the edge.
Alright, fuck it.
You throw a bag of luxlings eggs over the edge. Okay.
Yes.
No worries.
Alright. Does it hit the water?
Yeah.
Does it sink?
No.
Oh my
So,
god.
are you mage handing?
No, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And I'll shoot magic at it.
In the busy dockyard.
Oh.
Maybe don't do that.
As you look up, because you would have had to come back up on deck to be able to throw them over, you are in the river city, and you are surrounded by other ships,
Wow.
a lot of people around.
Wow.
Why'd you bring those up here?
Wow.
This is so cool. Oops. I tripped.
You see a floating bag of eggs on the water.
Would you? Wait.
Stones in it.
Wait.
At least we know
Skeptic,
that.
can you grab that? Is that a thing you can do?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, it probably
no worries.
helps.
You watch a little spectral hand float out, pick up the bag, and drag it back towards you.
Don't grab that.
You now
Thank
have
you.
a wet bag of eggs.
Excellent, thank you very much.
Why did you?
What are we gonna do with those?
Why did you grab that?
Don't we want?
I grabbed that because we don't have any money and we might be able to sell these for something.
Oh.
Shit.
Sell
And
it.
Speak for yourself. I'm a lord.
Okay,
yes,
where's your
and your lordship is not going to get you anywhere if you don't have any money.
I'm a merchant. I can sell the eggs.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Done.
Exactly.
At least we know that.
Hey.
Aha. That's
Oh,
good.
Ratricia, you're the best.
Oh, Patricia.
Road treasure, please.
Oh, sorry. I'm so
Good
sorry.
one, Clarence.
Yeah. No worries.
Clarence.
Lord, lady.
Egatron.
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 Ton.
Egaton.
Egaton.
Gigaton.
You exit off the ferry. You see Lydia immediately handing over her papers to one of the River City guards. What you notice immediately is these guards are dressed very differently to the ones from the city of Óssten. They are dressed in blues and silvers, with a light blue cape over the top of a very shiny, ornate-looking armor. A lot of chainmail down the arms, but everything looks delicate, and it doesn't look like it's actually used for fighting. It looks very presentory. Ceremonial.
So much in this city. We're gonna fight so much.
Papers.
Oh, I think you'll find they're all in order.
Very good. Welcome, Lord and Lady. Enjoy your
Thank you.
time here.
Pleasure to be here.
Show me the sights,
Oh,
darling.
darling, I've got so many
Papers?
things to show you.
Are you finding out it's all later?
Yes, very good.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I'll just go in there. Maybe you went to the ceiling.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go there.
What you did? Get it to be like that. Go on, Emily.
No.
Very good, very good.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much. Hey, you find any down and something?
Tavern.
Aye.
Oh, yes, of course. Just down the main street there, you will
Real.
see a little courtyard full of a bunch of different taverns. I highly recommend the Three Moons. Very good place. Papers, please. Oh, merchant, what are you selling?
Exotic wildlife. Exotic wildlife.
So I didn't recognize your accent. Lovely.
Hi.
Literal nonsense coming out of your mouth.
Oh, Tate's gone.
Yeah, very nice.
Tate is a hand.
Thank you.
Tate has been reduced to an eye.
Enjoy your stay at the River City.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my darling.
Tate will be back shortly.
Where shall we head first, my love?
I broke Tate. You right? Okay.
You went somewhere.
Where's everyone going? Where's everyone headed?
Oh, yes. Where should we go? I'd like to quite show you the sex, my
Should we not head straight to the docks?
over
the dockyard.
You're right. I did tell you I wanted to meet. I did want to take you there.
Oh, you've behaved, sir.
I do have a very good recommendation. The Silky Inn is a very good place to stay for the night. If you want to maintain your illusions, your identities. However, I believe Imari gave you a contact to reach out to. Perhaps if you do need to lie low, then it's a good idea to stay with
Arabesque. The second sundial.
Arabesque. Oh, very nice, yes.
So perhaps we should go to the second sundial.
I just can't with that voice.
Perhaps we should go to the second sundial.
Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Oh my god, I missed you.
We'll go.
You remember that if you were in trouble to go to the second sundial.
Oh, alright.
Just a reminder.
Yeah, alright. Well, let's go with the silky one then.
Yes, I think we see the sights, don't we?
Do we have money? We don't have
We
money.
got eggs.
We're about to
Oh
get
yes,
some.
there's money in your... Huxley has some coin.
Oh my god, Dad, we have money, please.
How much?
Look, I'll give you your allowance and we'll...
How much?
Don't you think it would make more sense if the Lord's
Money, please.
I don't think you have enough pockets for that. What if we, You can have... There you go. What if we go to a dingy...
Money, please.
Yeah, alright. There you go.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
More money. That
Kitty.
was for...
How much?
Roscoe, do you want some money? Yeah, you can have some money.
It is a bit
first
tricked, my
before
dress.
Iggy.
Arabelle.
Tell me a whole.
How much money does Huxley have?
How much money do I have left?
Evenly divided between the six of us.
You have 10 tetrix, which is the expensive one with the gemstone in the middle.
Holy shit. Oh my fucking god.
Alright,
That's a lot of money.
So we each have like one tetrix.
Mhm.
One
Which would be
tetrix
about
each.
10 tetra, which is about 10 gold.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, shall we just sort of fan out and see what kind of recon we can do? And then we'll meet up at the dock at night.
Well, I'm thinking, we could try and find out a little bit more about the syndicate if I try to pawn these eggs to someone in like a dingy
Oh,
bar.
that's a fucking great idea, my guy.
And perhaps if we are around, we can hear something.
Yeah?
As like backup if need be.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I think Roscoe's still not used to being given stuff, so she's almost a bit like, I almost want to put it back in his pocket just to take it. Just to prove it to myself that I'm not a little...
Put pocket and then pick it.
Yeah,
again?
put pocket, then pick it.
Do it.
I would like to do that.
Do it.
Okay.
Well,
Sleight of hand.
Yes. So 15 plus... Lord.
Insane. Perception?
Oh, I don't know my sleight of hand, actually.
Surely you're
It's gotta be.
proficient.
It's
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
real
You have
good.
to be
15
expertise.
plus...
We're talking.
Roscoe, sleight of hand is plus 5, and you are proficient.
Right, okay, so that's a dirty 20.
Icky, yucky 20.
Yeah.
I
Sloppy
did not
20.
notice.
You do not notice.
I have pastries mixed in with the money, by the way. I've stashed pastries from breakfast.
Did I reach through?
You
like
have
a-
so many bags
a
and
croissant?
pockets, and you decided to put the pastries in with the money.
This is how you get ants.
Yeah.
You wanted
This
all
is
the
how
pockets.
you get.
Specifically.
Okay.
In your
Oh.
pocket.
Good to know. Nikolai, good to know.
So I have
That's
the
gonna
point.
buy you
Hey, what- Listen to what the DM just said.
pocket.
That's gonna bite you in the ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I feel like now, internally, I feel a bit better now that I've...
Taking it? Alright.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
we?
And then, okay, do you want to follow them? Like
Yeah, I
as
guess I'll be
like
there third.
Like a
You're gonna
backup
go
thing.
with the Lord and Lady?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
It's like perhaps like some sort of escort, right? Because they're like, Lord and Lady, and you're like a
Oh,
We
yeah.
need a servant
like
of the
that.
state to help us.
like some sort of
We need a
You need a slap in the face.
wild guardian. Does that help?
Slightly better.
We need a strong protector.
There we go.
And then I take the arm of the biggest woman in the world. Say
You are like
"Phew."
the height
Exact-
difference is like this. It's
I'm
significant.
dangling.
I think your head is at her elbow.
I just go to the other side and I take Aneska's other arm.
Okay.
Let's go. It's only. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot. She's 7 foot.
Can I swing in between you both? like a fun swing.
Those great swingers.
Can I pretend to...
Darling, that's not very refined, is it?
No, but it would be...
No, we
Well,
can do a little swing.
maybe in private.
I just turn around and I'm like, I regret going with them already.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's on you.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Well, they're gonna go hawk it at some shady bar.
Some dive bar.
So we should go to the Silken Inn.
Yes.
And so we'll sort of establish a presence in the city and see if we can get any info on that.
Yes, agree. I will do that.
Stroll into the Silken Inn.
Okay. We will start with the Silken Inn, but I want to know where you are heading to find a shady bar.
Alright, we're gonna
Can we just ask Lydia where to go?
Lydia seems like she knows the nice
Should we ask some of the dock workers where they go?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go
Yeah.
up because we're like members of the crew, so we'll just go up and like, yar.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Gonna find a dock worker.
A dock work, a local dock worker.
You see a couple of fishermen a little bit further down the dock that are unloading some aquatic creatures of some kind with multiple legs.
Not again.
Well, then. It's your own.
What?
That's fine.
There's no leeches.
Forgiving you.
They look crayfish-like.
Is there a harbor master?
Harbour master.
Yeah.
There would be someone like that is controlling all of the dock ins and outs. Yeah.
If they go into a dock worker, I'll find a dock master.
Okay. Not a problem.
You just gotta one up them.
Yeah, I know.
Just different. Gotta get the different,
We're actually one
strokes for different
downing.
ways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And so we go up to one of the fishermen. Okay, I talked to one of the fishermen. Our life on the seas be rough, don't it? Say, where's a good place to drink? Right?
I'm very confused, but all right. What are you particularly are you looking for?
We're looking for something to somewhere to wet the whistle, perhaps. Get rid of a couple of things. We found some trinkets out in the water and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a merchant.
But not exactly.
Yes, not the, like some fun stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah, some more sneaky stuff.
Not exactly below board, but
On the board.
Roll for me.
That's drug lingo.
grief.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, some fun stuff. Some sneaky
Persuasion
stuff.
or
Me as well.
yes, you as well.
16.
It like accurately reflects how I'm doing it. I don't know my persuasion, but I have a 4 on the dice currently.
You have +4,
Okay.
and you are proficient. In
okay.
Hey, silver tongue.
You need to color in your proficiency.
Oh.
I don't really know what you're talking about. I'm just a local fisherman. I do not have any fun dealings in the city. If you were looking for something like that, probably not to discuss it on the dockyards that are being watched by guards.
Sorry, new here.
That's right.
Yeah. Just trying to make
Look.
friends.
Some of the fun people might be a little further down. Lower city, potentially. A couple of the local taverns in that area might be what you're looking for.
Any starting points for us, Sylvia?
Yeah.
Not that I know of personally, but
No worries.
look, just, you're new in the River City, so I'll let you know that, it's quite harsh punishment if you're caught.
Okay.
Right? Be careful.
Thank you.
Does that...
On your way.
Yeah.
Everard gives him a hearty handshake.
And I just...
He shakes your hand.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi.
Guards.
For yourselves, you head into the Silken Inn.
This looked lovely.
Oh, absolutely.
If you'll wait here, Lord and Lady.
Oh,
Thank
thank you, Clarence.
You're so welcome.
Thank Clarence.
Thank you, Clary.
You're so welcome. Hello.
Hello, can I help you?
You can, sure. We need rooms, please.
How many?
How many rooms would you like?
Well, we need the one
Yes,
for us.
the one.
For us, we'll have one for ourselves.
Oh, yes, and one.
Because we're together
Yes.
in the conjugal way.
Would you like like a honeymoon suite or something?
Which is not our honeymoon. We're still having a little bit of fun before we quite settle down.
We're quite open.
I mean, why do you think I'm here?
You know, we don't like to label on things.
Have you got anything discreet?
Sorry, I don't think you understand. Honeymoon's just like the best room in the inn.
How
You
much?
know, like a sweet moon.
Sweet room.
No,
Like a
never
honey-
heard of what a honeymoon is.
Not from these.
We're from noble dignitaries from far away.
We'll take 2 rooms, please.
Not a problem. So, do you want any sweet moon rooms or just the regular ones? Joint beds, separate beds.
Do you think the sweet moon would scare any prospective partners away?
No.
If we said we've got a sweet moon room, they'd go, oh, yes, or they'd
I
go,
thought you two weren't putting labels on
hoity-toity.
things, and you think they'd leave, and they think, oh,
is sweet moon a
is it too
label?
forward?
Is it a label?
I think they did a bit.
No, it's not a label.
Do
Though,
people like to...
are you here for the courting?
Oh, yes, the courting. We have courted, and we would like to court in the future.
Yes, not a problem. So there's a tea. There's a tea tomorrow morning. So I can give you your room keys. There's a lot of different dignitaries arriving the next 24 hours, and tomorrow the courting begins.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, so please, what would the courting consist of first, just so we're ready?
Yes.
Well, first there's the tea, and then there's a dance in the evening, and then the weekend festivities begin, and, you know, matchmaking and all the ceremonies of the dignitaries here in the River City. And then finally the proposals.
Wow.
Oh, proposals, you say? As in marriage? Marriage! Marriage! What the actual fuck?
Yes.
Oh!
Goodness
What
me.
fun.
Well,
What
let's see
fun.
if we get that far.
Yes, we'll take the room.
What's your name?
Yes!
Me?
Yes.
I'm Giselle.
Giselle.
I love that name, you know, I've always loved that name.
So graceful.
I always said, if I had a child, Giselle it is.
It's very flattering, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
So 2 rooms then.
The
for
Lord and the Lady will take the sweet moon.
We will take the sweet moon.
I'll just take
Of
a
course.
normal room. I'm just a humble ranger.
We are already
The moon.
sweet enough, though, aren't we, darling? Yes, we always laugh at my jokes.
Nothing like myself.
Yes, shall we make our way up? Is that okay?
Let's examine the room.
Here are your keys.
Thank you.
You go on up.
Thank you.
She hands you over these beautifully ornate white keys. that seem to be carved from white stone here in the River City.
Lovely.
You have a matching set with a red ribbon on both.
Can I keep them as a souvenir? A souvenir. A keepsake.
It's okay.
A token.
No, that's a room key. I can't really handle
No, my
we
lord,
can't
you
do
cannot keep this.
Yeah, well, we
We
must
not
ask. We
Well,
must
you could
ask.
always purchase one of the rooms if you so wish, you know.
Well, we'll see how sweet the room is, and then perhaps
Maybe we
we'll
should
think
really
about
consider
it.
that. We should really
should.
have a think as to whether or not that's the wisest decision.
Well, I
for
do
us.
recommend, apart from, of course, the courting, as the where the movers and shakers of the city hang out, we may like to conduct some business while we're here.
Yes, we've not been to the River City in a long time, so we don't really know how it works. We need to be versed by a local knowledgeable local such as yourself.
Well put, my love.
Thank you.
So there's a couple of places I can hand you sort of would you like a pamphlet?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Reading material.
I would say you could go to the inner city. There's a lovely courtyard out there. A couple of tea stores. Lots of gathering places. There's the local park where you could find a couple of lovely people to meet and get to know here in the River City.
Oh, you
We have the moon crest in the centre, where you can, go and gather and pray to the moon goddesses if you so wish.
That's where I'll be spending most of my time.
We should go there. Do you think?
I
Today?
think we should go there
Right now? I would love that.
I'll see you later.
Okay, well,
You won't be
darling.
joining us?
I'll join you in a second.
Okay,
Okay.
very well.
All right.
You are so good.
I know. All right. Thank you.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget
Lovely to meet you, Giselle.
Thanks.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Clarence.
Clarence. Oh, flattered.
I'm so sorry about them.
It's alright, it happens a lot.
Yeah. What was your name again? Sorry,
Giselle,
Giselle. I'm Clarence.
lovely to meet you.
Yeah, I was just an escort. I'm not. I don't know.
It's alright, Clarence. There's a lot of lords and ladies that come to the Silken Inn. Trust me, it gets pretty rowdy around here, especially for courting ceremonies. It's going to be a lovely weekend.
Oh yeah, sounds like it. So what's I'm not from here either. What's the whole deal with courting ceremonies? Is that just so rich people can marry and get richer?
Pretty much, yeah. A lot of the dignitaries from over the different regions come to the River City around this time of year. It's a lovely time of year for the River City, and strolling along the different canals in boats and having tea and crumpets or whatever.
Sounds absolutely riveting.
It's a time, I'll tell you that. I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, if you don't want to hang out with the Lord and Lady much longer, we do have a staff party on the weekend. Welcome to join us if you like.
Really?
Of course. You're a moon ranger, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
You're always welcome.
Thanks, Giselle. Pray to go. Pray to my gods. They trip a little bit. Okay, so.
Tell them hi for me.
Giselle says hi. Okay, bye.
Giselle goes back to work. Huxley, you're talking to the
Yeah, I wanna find
Dog
the
Master.
Yeah, Dog
Yep.
Master. Do they look dodgy or do they look like proper?
They look proper and pristine.
Proper and pristine?
You are in the inner city.
Howdy there. You're the Dog Master, right?
That's right.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Grace. I was just, I'm new to the River City, and I was really looking for, maybe if you could give me some advice on, where I could make some good connections to offload some product.
Oh, not a problem. There's the marketplace halfway up a couple streets down.
Yeah.
Take the canals if you need to, and you can head straight into the city square.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, I've got a diversification of my products. Some are a bit more upmarket, some are lower market, just to get all the different demographics and whatnot. So I
Right,
was wondering, do you have recommendations for somewhere I could peddle my cheaper stuff, or
You'd probably have to go down to the lower city for something like that.
like a particular bar that most people that do trade in the lower city go to?
Not that I know of. Sorry. I'm sure they have markets down there.
Markets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With produce, fruit, certain things like that.
Is there does he have any kind of like I guess little insignia or anything like that, like a little pin or badge that marks him as a dockmaster?
He seems to be wearing a uniform of kind.
Okay, never mind, I'm not dexterous enough for that. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the advice.
Of course, have fun.
I will. Hey, folks.
Yeah?
What are you? Rotricia. What are you
Roach.
Eva.
That's right. You get anything good because I didn't?
Captain Ivan.
Captain, you're a deckhand.
Evan.
Currently,
Yeah. Well, there was like a downtown place that we could go in order to sell some shit. So I reckon we can go there.
I heard, lower markets in lower city.
Yeah, lower.
Bingo Bango. That's where we need to go.
Bango. Yes. We should go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I just said.
Yes. Excellent.
Well,
I'm
we should
really
go
glad.
Oh, right, we should.
We
Yeah.
should go there, yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's what we're
we
doing.
should go. Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry, can you point us in the way of the lower city? Please.
Are you talking to the dockmaster?
Yes.
Oh, not a problem. Just take the canals sideways down that way. It's a little bit of a bend. You head down into the lower city. It's a bit of a drop on the slope.
Right.
You need a bit of a ferry boat.
Right. Where can we acquire one of those from?
Oh, they're common. Just one of the little canal boats.
Right. Are they free to travel on?
Of course.
Excellent.
Yep.
Like Venezia.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You actually notice as you travel further and around the river city that every second street is a bit of a canal that leads you, and there's a lot of people paddling their little canal boats down to different areas. In fact, for the three of you heading down to the lower city, you take one of these river passage canal boats down into the lower city, and you actually find that the markets are about 20 of these boats tied together in this sort of central area.
We did. That is so wonderful.
Yes.
That's evocative. I'm sorry.
They're like shouting out to each other, throwing produce, passing it down the line to get to here and there, handing over bags of coin. You occasionally spot some little children running around being able to nick bags of coin as it's happening, but they eventually get caught by one of the older ones and handed back. It's a very lively space, and around this area there are a few shops as well, different areas, and a tavern around the central area near a bit of a tower clock situation.
Tavern.
Tav?
Yeah.
You could
Yeah, alright.
get a group of these kids and form your own thieving band.
I was just
You could
thinking. One with
sing a song every now and then if you wanted to.
Maybe we should stop being bad influences on children, because we've already given one of them a knife and he got immediately arrested.
And that is what he wanted to do.
Sometimes it's just a school of hard knocks, We all have to learn at some point.
The school of hard knocks is I ran too fast and I skinned my knee. It's not getting thrown into jail because some random adventurer.
Do you fall over often when you run? Is that a constant thing?
Is that why you've got knee pads?
Oh, is that why?
Okay, these are new. And
maybe those tearaway pants you should keep on.
Yeah.
Maybe you can protect your shin skin a bit more.
I was trying to I'm getting roasted.
Are you hot? You need more airflow.
Yeah, you should go one sleeve off. It makes such a world of difference.
I'm gonna boat us towards the tavern because I feel like I need a drink.
I'm getting psychic damage from both sides of the table.
Right, you head towards the tavern. You see the Grumpy Pumpkin.
I love it!
Grumpy pumpkin.
And you see a bunch of rowdy patrons. Everyone seems incredibly lively as they go about their day. It's about midday at this point after unloading and walking around the place. And you are able to see a lot of people drinking during the day at this point in time.
Yeah, I just realised we'd never actually said where we're going to meet up again.
The dockyards at night.
Oh. Yeah.
Right, sure.
That's the assumption, right?
The dockyards?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which dockyards, actually?
Nay?
When I catch up with them, Cadence would like to punch Iggy just in the arm, just for the bag thing. But I don't know how well it works because Iggy's very hard and Kate is squishy. So
you can roll an attack.
is it like disadvantage or anything?
Nope, it's unarmed strike.
What's my unarmed strike? Sorry.
Your unarmed strike is +4.
21.
21.
Oh.
That hits. You cause 3 points of damage. And Iggy, you feel the rings on Cadence's hand tuck into one of the softer bits in your arm because you're not completely shelled.
Ow!
He also has fleshy bits that are soft.
Nice.
Ow!
Yeah. Carry your own damn bags.
We don't even have any bags.
Yeah, but I did.
It was like a bit.
Yeah, no, I didn't like your tone, man.
All right.
I didn't like it.
Oh, absolutely. I line drawn. That's important.
Sorry for the punch.
A lot of fire in you. Sorry. Is that too soon?
Anyway, I got invited to a staff party over the weekend, so we're
Nice.
still here.
Nice.
Just making up some intel.
Nice.
Look at you making friends.
Why do you sound surprised?
I'm not. I'm really happy for you.
Oh.
Genuine happiness.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
And I'm proud that you're exploring all the avenues for getting information. It's fantastic.
I don't want to punch you again. This feels weird.
Yeah.
How about now?
As you're making your way around the inner city, the different shops around the area, you see a bunch of things that pique your interest. There is, like I said, a bookstore that people seem to be lining up for a few things. There is a organic fruit market that seems to be one whole building dedicated to fresh fruits. There is a little cafe, which people seem to be sitting and dining at, that has also its own little canal where people are sitting on boats to have their food in. And Nesca, you see a very interesting store. A bit of an eclectic, out of the ordinary in this lineup, but something catches your eye in one of the windows. There is a little locket hanging from the window that seems to have a similar symbol that you recognize was worn by the gentleman with the long white hair in your memory. And the sign above the store says Simple Tea Shop.
I would like to go in that shop.
Oh, what's called your eye, darling?
You see that? Is that locket there on the window?
That's all you have to say. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're going in together?
Would you like to come with me?
Yeah.
Please. Okay.
Would you like to come, Clarence?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, alright. I mean, I can just go in on my own, for this. It's just, if you would like to stay, of course. If you would like to keep exploring.
Just wait outside for you.
Well,
There's a lot of other spaces in the area that you can also, find intel from or go into. It's up to you.
Find a spice store.
Spice store, okay. Got it.
Bookshop.
Okay, not a problem.
darling.
Yeah.
I'll see you outside, okay? We'll
Oh,
meet, have a little perusal.
Private browser.
Oh, we can,
Getting a gift for me.
maybe I am.
Perhaps a gift for someone else.
Maybe a gift for you in the form of someone else. You know what I mean? So,
Well, I'm going to look at the books.
well, I'll go into this nice little simple shop.
I'm
So
going.
Meet outside the Simple Tea Shop,
I'm
Clarence.
going anywhere you guys aren't. Bye.
Bye, Clarence. We'll see you later. Terrible
a
taping
dog.
up in areas.
Oh, yes. It's not good. I feel horrible. I just feel bad being this person. I feel like I could have made them nicer people. This is totally our fault. Should we think about that and maybe come back as better people, or are we liking this? Got you. Say no more. I'll see you shortly.
Bye, darling.
All right. Aneska, you walk into the tea shop. And what befalls you is a sight and a feeling like no other. You immediately step into a space that smells heavily of incense, of smoke, and damp. And what you see around you are shelves and shelves of knickknacks. Small little things, crystals, necklaces, little books with odd symbols on them. And as you are standing there just observing some of the shelves, a very old Arator woman hobbles out from between the shelving. Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Wonderful.
Your shop is lovely.
Thank you, and you are very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. What's your name?
Myself?
Yes.
I'm Mirinda.
Oh, a beautiful name, Marinda.
Would you like some tea, my dear?
Oh, I would love some tea.
I think you have questions that need answered.
You just read my mind. I don't know how. Have you had some
My
shop?
dear, of course, tea.
Oh my! I just had this ready. I think.
I knew you were coming.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, lovely tea.
Thank you.
I couldn't help but notice in your beautiful shop window the locket just over there.
Yes?
Yes, I'm sure I've seen that symbol somewhere before, but I can't quite pinpoint where. Where does it originate from? Can you tell me?
It's a very long story. Do you have the time,
No.
my dear? Come, sit.
I have so much time for you.
She guides you over to a little, what looks like a window, seating area. So from outside, you can still see out to the River City, to the courtyard. But there are pillows and blankets. You see some charms and things hanging around you. A little tarot deck on the table. An ornate little glass orb as well. And she sits down, very rickety, puts her tea on the table. All right. So, you want to know about the locket?
Yes.
Well, Aneska, let me tell you.
Sorry, what did you say? What did you just say?
What?
You said something. You said
Drink your tea, my dear. I'll tell you the story.
okay.
So,
I'm drinking the tea. I'm already in.
So-
I'm already on this train.
the locket, my dear, is of the lost king of Goldrare. The rightful ruler, if you ask me, but, you know, I cannot say too much on the matter.
Why not? Why not? I wish you would say more.
The last man that defied the current lord lost his antlers, so I would like to keep mine intact. You see, from this lovely woman, there are 3-foot-tall antlers coming out of this old woman. They are huge, almost as big as her person.
Like the goat in Hoodwinked. Ignore me. Ignore me, please.
What? Sorry,
The legend goes, you see, that the rightful ruler was meant to face off the Lord, but his son killed him first. And so, as the legends are in Coldre and with the lords, they won through bloodshed. Therefore, I do not believe him the rightful ruler of Coldre.
Oh. Who do you believe to be the rightful ruler again?
True king, the lost king, my dear.
Do I know him? Have I?
Don't
You
know,
would know
Aneska,
that.
you tell me. Would you like a reading, my dear?
And I'm going to stop the accent, because she obviously knows who I am. Do you know me?
Does anyone know anyone, dear?
That name you keep saying, Aneska.
Your name?
Where'd you get that from?
The oracles.
The oracles.
They speak to me.
What do they say?
They knew you were coming. They knew you needed to be here.
What do they need to tell me?
Would you like to find out?
Yes, I would love to find out, Mirinda.
She pulls out the card deck and she starts laying cards on the table. And we cross over to Iggy, who enters into a bookstore. Iggy. You enter into the bookstore, you see several different volumes of books, and as you go, you get lost in your thoughts for a moment. You travel down the aisles and somehow manage to get out the back of the bookstore, still lost in thoughts and memories, as a vision comes to you. You are in this very alleyway with your family. When a man comes out from the corridor, a tall, burly man, much taller than you. You are barely 2 feet, 3 feet tall at this point in time. And your sister is taken. Your parents screaming. They tell you that this shouldn't have happened, that you were just visiting the River City, that no one should have known that you were Ethards. But the vision of this terrifying gentleman stays in your mind of how you lost your sister and how you will get her back. As the vision fades, you are standing in front of someone. In fact, you're standing in front of 3 people who have knives out. Fancy garb you got on there, sir. Mind if we take some for ourselves?
Appearances can be deceiving. I'll start to make my eyes glow with minor illusion.
Perfect. Roll initiative. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Keep that dice roll. Keep that dice roll. Keep that.
I did roll a natural 20.
Perfect.
Oi!
Make a note of that because we will be back next week to see what happens with Iggy and these 3 gentlemen in the alleyway. However, we have reached our time for this evening for episode 8 of the Chronicles of Aelwyn.
Double cliffhanger. That's twice as bad.
There's so much to know.
Unfortunately, next week we won't be having Georgia with us, so we will see what happens at the tea shop the week after. However, we will be back next week to see what Iggy is up to with none of his compatriots around him, since you all went in different directions.
Split the party, baby.
Iggy gets mugged. Iggy dies.
You did.
Maybe. But before that, let's go around and introduce ourselves once more.
Hello, Tate Bennett, he, him. You can find me on socials, Tate is Alive, and on the B-Reels that we took during this. Tate is Alive.
Hi, Nikolai Kravchenko. He, him. Socials, Cossack Nico on Twitter.
Hi, Lukas Perez. They, them. Socials, Lukas Perez on Insta.
Hi, Andrea Lim. She, her. Socials are Andrea May.
Tristan McInnes. He, him. Socials are Tris Daddy on Instagram.
Georgia McGivern. She, her. My socials are at Georgie Alexandra on Instagram.
And I'm AJ Winters, your DM for the Chronicles of Aelwyn. Thank you so much for joining us. This episode will be out on Friday this week. But if you want to stay and stick around for this after chat that we have once these cameras stop going live, you can join us on Patreon, where you get to see all the little goss and details that these players get into. But other than that, thank you for joining us. I have to do this thing.
Yes.
And also, tomorrow we will not be having our Wednesday world building, as we will be working on a film project tomorrow that we need to do that will soon be out on Winter's Tales. So stay tuned for that. So instead we'll be world building on Thursday night. So join us at 8 p.m. on Thursday, AWST, right here. And we're going to be taking a little deeper look into the River City once more, because there's some very interesting things going on.
Lore.
So much lore. Until then, thank you so much for being here tonight. We love you, and we'll see you next Tuesday. We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next
Stay
Tuesday.
frosty.
See you next Tuesday.